But one day, while checking the cameras with his daughter, he found one of them lying on the ground.
Trail cams and one's missing. Well, that's great. Let's go check the other cameras. Oh, God, there's one. Yeah. That's interesting. Looks like somebody took the module out of it.
Welcome in, Breed Chat GBT.
There we go. Here is the module.
Welcome in, Miss Lori. How is everybody today? I hope everybody's okay and doing fine. Welcome in, Micro. How are you? Welcome in, Miss Hillary. How are you, ma'am? Welcome in, Granny. If anybody wants to come up, just let me know and I'll put you in a box. Welcome in, Stephanie. How are you? Bayou. Hello.
Good morning, Slayer. How you doing?
I am fine. How are you doing?
Pretty good. I worked last night. Just woke up from my little morning sleep.
Oh, I didn't work today. I had the day off. I took a personal day.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Joey. I actually got a job promotion.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, I am now.
Hey, morning.
Morning. I'm now going to be a field supervisor.
Nice. Well, congratulations to you, Slayer. That's awesome.
It comes with a little bit of a pay raise and a company truck.
Oh, that's the best part.
Yeah.
Hey, Rose.
Hello,
Hey, Chewy.
Rose. Hey, Chewy.
Hey,
How are
Belle. Hey, Slayer. Good morning.
Hello, everybody. Welcome in. Welcome in.
What's
Yeah.
good?
Oh,
much. I was just explaining I got a promotion at work and took the day off, and thank you, Grant. And
That's awesome.
yeah, it
Sometimes
comes
we
with
need that.
yeah, it comes with a little pay raise and company truck and all that. So
Congratulations.
that's so exciting. I'm so happy for you, Slayer.
thank you. The money helps, trust me.
Oh, heck yeah. I woke up and I was like, I'm fixing to go get my Mardi Gras donut that I bought this morning when I took the girls to school.
Yep.
Go in the kitchen and I forgot my son's home today from work. I go in there, he done ate my donut.
Oh
Oh,
no.
Broke my heart.
oh, Belle.
You know how you really want something and oh man.
Oh, yeah. Chewy and I go through that all the time.
Yeah. I was
I
like,
used to
you
do that
turd.
with my son when he was living at home. He used to do that. I would buy stuff specifically for me to take to work, and I'd get up and grab it, and it would either be gone or almost, if they would almost be gone.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, you got your own money. You could have went and bought you some donuts.
Yeah.
That was my one donut. Oh well.
This is your all's live go last night, Chewy, Rose.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it went good. It went good.
Yeah.
We thought Becca Scoops was going live yesterday. We're like, we're going to watch Becca Scoops, and then we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. And then I
Nope.
messaged Becca Scoops, and she was like, my live is until tomorrow. And I was like, dope.
We were like, or
Whoops. But
Yeah,
yeah, we were trying to make a good night out of it, but we made the best of it.
hey, but I
Anytime
want.
y'all go live, it's a good night.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you. Hey, but I do want to say I was sharing out the live and everything, but dude, I completely feel you, Belle. This like, yo, I had some chicken Alfredo that I was like, I opened up the fridge that morning and I was like, ooh, I'm gonna eat this when I get home. And I got home and I opened up that fridge and it wasn't there. And
Oh
Rose
no.
knew I wanted it, and she didn't eat it. She did not eat it, but my
Yeah,
son, he
he invites all
snuck
his
it.
little friends over and they get hungry and then they eat all our food.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I know. And you know what's crazy? Like, okay, there's this one of them. One of them is like, he's super autistic. And I mean, he's a great kid, and we absolutely love him. But he came over one day and he was like, "Hey, can I make myself something to eat?" And I'm like, "No, not right now. No, because I'm broke, dog, and like it's not my responsibility to feed you. Like you didn't eat at home. What's up, man?" And
Right.
like so I try to treat him like normal. You know what I mean? And he enjoys it, but now
Those darn
I came
kids.
I came out of the TikTok room
He
and
loves.
he was in the kitchen and he was pouring some milk up in a glass and he took one look and he was like, "Uh oh," put the milk up real quick and then grabbed the glass and like skirted off to my son's room.
No, well, hey, look, the other day he was like, "I'm hungry. Can I make something to eat?" And I was like, "Yeah, we'll make a sandwich." And he was like, "I don't want that." And I'm like, "I'm sorry then. I'm sorry I don't have what you want, but if you can't accept what I have to offer, then I don't know how to help you." He was happy with a can of corn, not even cooked. He just opened the can and ate the corn out of the can.
Yeah, he's like,
Oh,
"Okay, you don't have
wow.
I don't want to make a sandwich. I'm just gonna rummage through your pantry and see what kind of canned goods you got."
My son used to do that with the
Darn
French
kids, man.
Oh
French cut
man, it
green
was so
beans.
good.
He would open up a can of French cut green beans and just start eating them right straight out of the can. So I was like, "Well, do you, boo?"
For real, yo. Ain't having it.
My husband still does that, Slayer. Like if I'm not cooking, he'll go open up a can of corn, a can of green beans, and he'll be like, "Since you don't want to cook," I'm like, "Well, go cook something. You go do you, boo."
I'd be like, you know how to cook a little bit?
Yeah, kids are. I don't know about them sometimes. So y'all see my post I put out this morning?
Come on, doll. Dolly, here. Oh, sorry, y'all.
Oh, you're all right.
I thought she was
My
speaking
bad.
like Spanish, like Puerto Rican Spanish. I thought Bayou Bell's over here like Dale.
No, that's my
Well, I've been
dog's
trying
name.
to teach them. I've been trying to
Dog's
teach
name is
them.
Dolly.
Dolly, yeah.
Oh,
Like Dolly Parton.
Dolly. Okay, Dolly locked. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's
I thought
technically my
she
son's dog.
I thought she's over here listening to some Pitbull. Dale web, dale web.
Yeah.
My dog, his name is Blue. We call him Blue Ray because he's got one blue eye and one brown eye. And his middle name Ray comes from my middle name, but I wanted to name him Dog, but my wife wouldn't let me. And so my
That's a cute name.
well, Dog, Dog, but she wouldn't let me name him that. So
That's pretty good.
yeah, she wouldn't let me name him that. So we set it on Blue.
But this time the challenge took a
So, but he's an old fat boy. He's sport rotten.
He's so cute. So I did see your post that you made this morning. Was that off of the IG?
No, that was over on her. I went to her IG and I tried to leave comment, and it said something about creator limited comment. So if it ain't nothing good, it ain't gonna go through. So I went back over to her YouTube page, and she got comments open there. So I left that one.
The silence was thick in the unseen.
Y'all talking about her new TT page?
Yeah, I was just informed that this morning, but I have not checked out her YouTube page and I have not seen her new TT page either.
Well, she got a new
Yeah.
TikTok page.
Yeah,
Sure does.
official Gypsy Rose.
Is that her
And
new
she's
TikTok
starting
page?
fresh. Come on, Dolly.
Hey, I was thinking about trademarking King Chewy so the other side can't even speak my name and they can't come into my lives or wait, that's not how trademarks work. Damn it, I gotta quit listening to Dreamer.
Uh, Well, my motto is say my name, scream it, yell it, whatever you want to do. Just speak of me. Because the more you speak about me, the more you push me out there.
She says, "Scream my name."
Scream my name. But I'll probably get
Say my name, Daddy.
say my name.
Hey Rose, check your click on Mimi and go to the messages. She sent you a message.
You're right, Sherry. She doesn't stop. She's like when you have to give a child medicine, sometimes they don't want to take it, and you got to put it in their mouth and kind of force them to take it. It's kind of like Gypsy Rose.
So she's gonna
Hey,
gag on it.
Mimi. Gia, you gonna come up, Gia?
I didn't see
I
her.
told her to come up here.
Is she in here?
Ghosting by proxy.
Gia's being quiet by proxy in the chat.
I love the way she says that. By proxy.
No, she's so cute.
When she can come up anytime she wants to.
Maybe she's busy.
I
Just
think
know
she's
we love
making
you,
pictures.
Gia.
She's making pictures because she just sent me one, but I couldn't open it.
Oh,
Hey, did you
goodness.
check your messages, Rose? Did you check your messages from Mimi?
Oh, no, hold on. Let me do that real quick.
Yeah. Yep.
Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. So, what time is Becca Rose? Or not Becca Rose? What time is Becca Scoops going live tonight?
I think at 5 p.m. Mountain Time, 4 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. Alaskan Time, 6 p.m. Central, and 7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Does anybody know about the Into the Weeds, about their copy strikes that got hit against them?
I think they're going live Saturday.
Okay.
No, they're not legit
I
copyright
think Audrey
strikes.
said.
Well, I know that. Yeah, I know that.
Oh my gosh, she looks
What
just
y'all in
like
here
she
talking
did when
about?
she was caught out in the wild. Oh my gosh, Mimi, that blows my mind. She just made a post like 20 minutes ago about her doing her TT.
Yeah, the start
new
fresh
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome in, Renee and Steph. How are you all?
Thank you.
Hey,
Did
Good
y'all?
morning.
Miss
Good morning. Good morning.
people.
Did you notice,
I better
Rose?
go recharge.
What's up, Belle?
Did you notice in her back, like she had to show that, like the back part of her bed, because they have that funny looking thing behind their bed in their house, and it was like she made it a point to show that
Hi, Sandra.
in her video.
No, I didn't. Let me go look again real quick.
It's like a black thing. I don't know, a picture or something.
Well,
Are we
over
talking
on her,
about the Goofy Ass's new TikTok?
yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Welcome in, everybody.
I love the fact that she's starting at 0 followers.
Heck yeah.
She'll
She'll have to buy her some more.
Yeah, she'll have to buy some. Over on her Instagram, she's got a picture or a video or a picture of it where she's like knitting. I guess the wigs are getting too expensive. She's got to make her own now.
She took it down.
Shaving Parker
Just
to make
now?
her wig.
Yes, girl. I
Already?
just look. I was just in there a second ago when Mimi sent me the picture. I went over there. I saw it in her account. I went back right now to go look what you said, Belle, and it's gone.
Did she privatize
She
it?
must be watching.
That's why y'all need to screen record like I do.
Then she's not even crocheting like most people do. It's like you can
Oh.
tell she's a beginner.
Or like
No,
Gia
it's a
does.
freaking. They found that picture on Amazon.
Hey, wait,
we
I
seen
was gonna
Crooked
say,
picture.
y'all remember whenever Scary Pollution ran that box that she said that she got Ken of the Warcraft game, and it was a copied picture off of the TikTok shop? So I'm wondering where she got this picture, because I know she didn't make that blanket. That bitch did not make that fucking blanket.
Yeah,
she
I
ain't
don't
that
see her.
talented.
No, she didn't. She got her new account with 892 followers.
So look, I was
Look,
investigating
I'm gonna
last
go
night.
check. I'm gonna go
I thought
check.
it was under 100 when I seen it.
Well, she probably had to spend $15, $20 to get a couple more followers.
Yeah, she doesn't have.
Advocating by proxy.
She's not gonna have nearly as many as she had.
I
Not
was
unless
in,
she pays for them.
I was investigating last night. Let me show you what I found. You know how
Oh,
like if you have a
show.
newer smartphone, you can like screenshot a picture of like the crime scene and you can like touch
Zoom
a
in.
certain item and
Yeah.
it'll look up and tell you what it is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'll put you. Let me
Like you
put you in
can
the
Google search what it is. Let me green screen. Hang on. I'm gonna show
Sorry
you.
for the coughing, everybody.
It's a little weird.
Big box.
So
She's a
this
little
little like
weird.
I'm gonna make a video on it. This
Yeah.
little white thingy right here. I'm trying to point to it. Wrong way. What the heck? What the heck? I'm like the Wizard of Oz. Okay. The little white like package looking thing with the gray on it. Those are like freaking like sanding masks or like biohazard masks. Why the heck did she have those?
Well, her mom probably had them to wear while she had to change her diapers.
You don't just have those types of masks laying around.
I know my husband has them, but
Did she
you know
get
that
those
she
from the
could have got
shed
them from the workers.
to use on the crime scene?
Well, like, is it an aerator? Is that what it is?
That's what it looks like.
Like a respirator.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like when you're
Yeah.
painting
Yeah, 'cause I
or
had to wear them when I was in the Navy. When I worked on planes and stuff, 'cause I painted airplanes.
Maybe
Yeah.
she was preparing to paint the playhouse pink.
Huh. No, no, a little fishy.
Well, it's either that
Look like
or
she
That
need to paint
playhouse,
something.
guys.
And
About
then
that
like she had so
playhouse.
many she
Do
had so
you
many
think
radios.
do you think she was meeting men in that playhouse?
well, you
I
know she
wouldn't put it
was.
past her.
Yes.
Like I'm thinking like it was more of an adult playhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Well, to hear
We need one of
what's
those
his
men
face?
to come clean and tell us all about it.
Look, I really wish someone would. Like it's been 10 years. Nobody cares if you were ding-a-linging with her when she was 15 because she clearly was all about it. So,
No, people still care. The problem is like
They're
as
scared.
from
yeah,
a from hold on,
yeah.
hold on, from a man's perspective, dude. No self-respecting man would ever admit that he ever touched that thing with the 10-foot pole.
Right,
I mean,
true.
look, think about it, right? Ken plays for the other team, and this dude was like, "Oh, I don't even want her butt touching me. Gross."
yeah, that's strange.
But yet he
That's
found her
probably why they had
attractive
him.
enough to send her a letter in
Nah,
the
I
post.
don't think so. I think that's all an act. I think it was all an act that was set up.
Well,
I find it very hard to believe that Kennifer was into Gypsy. I find
no.
it very hard to believe that Crying Ryan was into Geppetto.
Right.
I find it very hard to believe, all entertainment purposes only.
Right. For entertainment purposes only. It's in her book that she stated that she kept asking Ken, like, are you gonna marry me? Are you gonna marry me? And this was when she was in prison. She was like telling him in letters and telling him over the phone, like, are you gonna marry me? Like she kept pestering at him. And then it's like she was like, when am I gonna propose to you? Like she was asking him when she was gonna propose to him. And then all of a sudden he visits one day and like proposes.
Well, that's what she says that he proposed.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It's probably her. That's
Right.
what I'm trying to say.
If
She
you
We
proposed,
literally,
he accepted the ring.
we literally can't believe a word that comes out of her mouth.
Oh, I'm not believing anything. I'm just saying what came out of her mouth.
now in prison, they have books and stuff that they give out through certain companies, and whoever the company the prison decides to deal with, that you can look through and order stuff, and it can be shipped to you there to prison, like a care package. You can go on there and you can get like clothes, shoes, like tennis shoes, mattresses, TVs, radios, stuff like that, and certain food items if the prison allows you to have those items. and so she could have ordered that ring off that damn commissary book.
Well, from
That's possible.
what she claimed in her book, which I'm not saying I believe anything. I'm just stating what she said. Um, she claimed that she got at first she says, I got it from the black market. And then she says, right after she says the black market, she says she got it from somebody in the prison that was getting a divorce.
Yeah, well, yeah, because people will order stuff, and like say somebody don't have don't have the money to order it, but they get money from their job in prison. They can work out a deal with someone to buy something. Because them girls, when a lot of people were leaving prison, they would sell their TV, their Walkmans or little earbud things, or anything like that. They would sell all that crap when they were leaving, or give it away.
Ain't taking it with you.
You're right.
Right, exactly. And that's what I was
Exactly.
saying. Like, why would she lie and say she got it off the black market? And then right after she says that in her book, it's literally right next to it. I got it from an inmate that was getting divorced.
Well,
Because
technically,
in her simple mind, that is the black market. She's like, I'm doing illegal activities in jail.
yeah. Well, typically, you're not allowed to do that in prison. Trade stuff like that. At the prison I worked at, it wasn't allowed, but if they did, hell, they did it anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't
Yeah,
allowed where I
you
was at either. If you didn't have it, like let's say they tossed your cell or your bunk area, and you had stuff that they would just be like, oh, that's contraband, and then they would take it away. And depending on what you had and stuff like that, you could get a write up.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. My uncle went to prison, and
poor girl couldn't
it
even
wasn't
have a
for
fake
anything
ring in
bad,
jail.
but yeah, like he wasn't in there for anything like bad. It was honestly stupid. It was like over money. Like he showed too much money on Facebook, and they were like, you're going to jail."
Ah.
Well, my boyfriend is in there right now, and for I guess it's the actual charge is like tax evasion, but it was a tax mix-up. But anyway, regardless, yeah, they can't even like when they play poker and they play cards, they can't like gamble of any kind, but they do.
Oh yeah.
Hey, did he get like some serious time or like a couple of years or something like that?
He got 8 years.
Oh man, Title 26. Have him study Title 26 from
Well,
I
hell,
think it's a
he's
Uniform Commercial Code,
uh huh.
and try to appeal it. It's everything you need to know about tax law is in there, in Title
Well,
26.
he gets out in October as a MRS, so
Oh,
he's
okay,
already
okay.
served it. Yeah, he's already served it. But thank you for looking out.
Heck yeah. I'm just like I hate the IRS. I completely, absolutely despise them. And the best thing that you could do to counter anything that they throw at you is Title 26 of the United States Code, the Commercial Code.
Uh huh.
Yeah, man. Like it's everything you need to know. It's in about 8,900 and something pages, but it is a great, great read, and it is fun to study.
Well, he worked for himself and was supposed to file this and didn't file that, and they used him. We live in a little podunk, city in Kentucky, and they pretty much just used him as a see, watch what we do to you kind of person. And so he got 8 years for tax evasion.
Wow.
Yeah,
That shit's nuts.
Yeah.
yeah. And the
He
fucked
got
up
about
thing
the
is,
same
if
time as that murderer did.
For real, yo.
right,
This dude didn't like that should tell y'all one thing, man. You don't never play around with the IRS
That's
or the
right.
right,
EPA or the
That's right.
Mimi,
EPA.
I love you. You got her stealing. What do you have her stealing? A shirt, man.
That's just like the guy from Jersey Shore, Mike the Situation. He got prison time for that tax evasion.
Yeah.
well, I
GTL, Gym
mean,
Tan Laundry.
yeah, I mean,
Jim Tam
he
Laundry. Cabsy here.
he literally like could have paid less than $1,000 and they wouldn't take it. They wanted to use him as a example.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's so funny, Rose. I bet when Gypsy was
That's
waiting for
not
the
real.
cabs. I know.
That's not real. That's hilarious as F, though.
Well,
I
that's
see
that
that.
prank thing. That's that prank.
I bet when
Prank
Gypsy saw the cab coming up, she was like, "Cab's here."
Hey, somebody sent me that and was like, was this GRB before she left the Walgreens? And I'm like, no, dude, it's a wrong color shirt and everything. Come on. Why she go to the bathroom, change her shirt, and then leave? Like, come on. No.
She changed shirts and stole her old one. That is
Just because people
allegedly
can't
for
tell.
entertainment purposes only. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. People can't tell the difference between AI now. It still looks so real.
I
Like my
know.
husband be cracking up over these videos of the dogs working it, and like they'll be working, and all of a sudden they're like at each other, and they're like, God, and he's like, look how real it is. Like even the dog's ear like goes under the table.
What the fuck is that? Ryan's wig?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's my wig. She's in my TikTok room right now making videos.
Wait, did you steal it from? Did you send it to her?
No, I told you I'm her new manager. I'm trying to manage the possum into the animal shelter.
Makes sense.
She stole Chewy's toupee. Yeah, giggle. She stole Chewy's toupee.
Hey, what's up, Bam?
Now, according to Gypsy, she don't have no manager now, and if Bree or Chewy is her manager, it's on the download. So, shh.
Nah,
Okay,
Nicole.
so
She got
she
fired. I'm
is
the new manager.
following Ken, Mia, Rogie, Jessica, Magic Tolly Flowers, or Magic Tail Flowers, Miss Benningfield, Christy Blanchard, have a seat. Rachel, Sheena Woodall, Bree, I said what I said, also Amelia, Juju, Planty, Angie, Under the Stars, Just Katie, Mac, that's the one with the red hair and the lazy eye, D, Lawrence, Robin, Melissa Moore, Alexis Oakley, MLF, and April Lewis.
What is those people for?
These are people that she's following on her new account. And what's crazy is it's public, like she doesn't have it on private because on the other one it's private and you can't see who she's following or who's following her.
Yeah, she gonna.
That's because she didn't set it up. Somebody else did.
Yeah.
So I guess the rebrand didn't work. She's done rebranding now. She's done being Sister Christian. Now she's being the crazy crochet lady.
She's making her own wigs because they're too expensive for her to buy now. She's broke.
She's like,
Girl,
I'm gonna make a slouch
did you all
hat.
see?
Yeah.
Did you all see that? Oh, wait a minute, my dogs are gonna go nuts for a minute. Hush. Did you all see the Did you all see Dreamer with that big strawberry shortcake hat on?
Yeah, I did.
That was the funniest thing I think I've seen in a long time.
I didn't see it.
It is funny.
You're gonna have to go look at her.
Wait, what is it?
Dreamer.
She crocheted a hat.
She crocheted this, like, it looks like strawberry shortcake on her head. It looks like the Tales from the Crypt is trying to be strawberry shortcake. It's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
She's like,
Tales from the Bayou.
Oh my God, that's too funny.
I made this while
Oh,
watching.
I got it. I got it right here. I got it right here.
Oh, you're gonna look at it. It's hilarious.
I crafted this while watching Dreamer's Craft Corner.
Look at that.
What the
it looks like a hat made of the JJ's, dude. Like roast beef. That's gross looking. Take that off.
He looks like a mushroom grown wild.
Dude, that looks like a bunch of like mangled vajayjays, dude. That's gross.
Only you, Chewy. Only you.
Look at her. Look at her.
Wait a minute, I gotta fix my hair. Oh no,
Oh, look, that one's even worse because it's pink.
Oh my gosh, she looks like meat curtains.
That's what I'm saying, dude. She's got a freaking meat curtains hat, yo.
Well, I could put
Look, bro. Look at that shit, dog.
Hey,
Oh, let me mute.
You can't tell where the hat stops and the face begins.
hey, Chewy.
I'm going to hell.
Hey, Fancy.
Hey, Fancy,
Hey,
how are you
Fancy.
doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome
She
in.
wanted the gray in there.
Hey,
Oh my gosh, dude, that is gross looking, dude. I'm gonna have nightmares.
hey, Chewy.
Okay.
Everybody in chat and on the panel. You remember that lady from the Where's the Beef?
Yeah. She does look like that woman from Throw Mama
Yes.
from the Train.
Yeah, throw Mama from the train too.
The lady on the Goonies.
Yep. Well, yeah, that
Can't
lady.
wait for Gia to put my face in that. Like, oh my gosh.
Why you give her ideas? But hold on. Hey,
Because it's
my
hilarious.
little girl made Gypsy.
What the?
She said, "This is Gypsy."
It's a possum.
I don't know.
God love her.
Yeah, she's so stinky, Jackie.
Dreamer's like, hey, y'all like my meat curtains hat that I crocheted? If you don't, have a seat.
Anything else y'all want to see, just let me know. I'm happy to play it for y'all.
Never show that hat again, please.
I
you
can't
all-
believe Dreamer made a meat curtain hat. That's so funny.
Dude, it looked like strawberry shortcake, like how old she would really be today. But
It looked
Did
like she
you,
was doing an Arby's commercial.
oh, Chewy,
She's
I
like,
like Arby's.
I'm
Stop.
Dreamer, and look at me. I'm
I did
just
say
a
Arby's
meat.
yesterday.
The meat.
I'll never look at Arby's the same again. Thank
Yeah.
you, Chewy.
Every time now I go
Chewy, I
past
thought the
Arby's
same
here in
thing
my
this
town.
morning.
Did you all see the live between Ivy Rose Nose and Bree and Sheena?
No, I don't pay. I got them all blocked.
Girl, Sheena done said that if any of us, I hate this word, I've gotten to where absolutely hate this word, but Sheena said if we invalidate, I hate that word, Lindsay's shit on here, we all deserve to be beat
Yeah, I
up
heard
or
that.
beat
Somebody, yeah, somebody was talking about that. Oh, and
Fuck them
also,
motherfuckers.
I was scrolling on YouTube this morning, and but I was watching a video. I can't remember who it's by. I'll have to find
Sal's has it.
it. But a lady said on a YouTube thing, a video she posted that Christy wrote or emailed Nick while he was in prison.
Oh my God, really?
Yes.
That's horrible.
I'll have to
That's
find
so horrible.
find the video again. But I think the lady, her first name is Renelle or Renee. Yeah, Renelle. She's on YouTube, but I can't remember her last name. But yeah, but Nick did not answer her back. Is what they had said.
Renelle Smith
Renelle
on
Smith.
YT.
I think that's her. It says
And Spooter Cooter or Scooter Pooter and freaking mathematics. Y'all gotta quit letting them get y'all all mad and shit. Cause like they be saying the dumbest things just to try to rage bait people and say, look, I changed how they felt today. Don't let anybody have power over your emotional state. Like those people, they intentionally say those things because they know that you're gonna get angry. They know that they're gonna upset you. And you just gotta be able to separate all of the BS from your, mental state. Because that's the whole reason why they do it. That's the only power that they have is to sit online and try to get other people worked up and then be like, I love Jesus. and the things that they're saying and all of this stuff. And I go to church now, and now God forgives me and all this stuff. But then they're going to sit there and say all these things that they're saying, trying to, if you don't believe her because she's lied horrendously throughout the past, all of a sudden I'm supposed to believe every fucking woman that's ever said something. The women are incapable of lying all of a sudden. It's the dumbest shit. It's the stupidest outlook. And what they do is they're intentionally trying to make y'all angry. And this is why I say it, and I stand 10 toes deep in it. I don't care what happens to Woo Woo. I don't care what happens to Sheena. I don't care what happens to Bree, Bro, any of them. Strawberry. I don't care what they fall out a well, snap a neck. Nobody gives a shit. Nobody cares. We're gonna keep talking about the case. I don't care what happens to any of them in their personal life. Doesn't bother me. You know why? Because I'm not affected by it in any way, shape, or form. Because I don't care about them. I care about talking about this case and moving forward with that and trying to see what can be done. You know what I'm saying? About any of this stuff. And so y'all got to just stop letting them get y'all angry like that, because that's what they do. They know people are going to come over there and they're going to watch because it's drama, and everybody is interested in drama because sometimes our lives are going a little bad and we want to be able to look at other people that are going through a little bit harder times. It's part of human psychology. But the thing is, you got to be able to avoid those things, man, and stay focused on the task at hand, because that's all they got. Their little stinking possum has already abandoned them and is sinking because she can't swim. I don't know if it's part of her micro deletion or what, but the ship is going down. The ship is going down, and this is
Sheena.
all they got. Sorry, I'll stop.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay, this is Sheena. Rocky posted this, and I don't know where it came from, but oh my gosh! And it's so crazy how they be body shaming everybody over here. Like, really,
Talking
y'all
about
see
bodies.
this?
Talking
Right, they're
about
body
bodies. I'm over
shaming
here
people.
I'm trying to do a mommy workout.
Look, just be
And
glad you don't look like that. That's all I
look,
gotta say.
I'm trying to hold myself
Yeah,
up
that's
one arm, and
Sheena.
I'm over here.
Well, one thing I got to say, and anybody, uh, I'm 4'10". I'm fat, and I'm 60 years old. But you know what? I'm still a badass. And they can say whatever they want. They can body shame me. Hell, I tried to sue the city where I lived at for making the sidewalk so close to my ass. It didn't work. It got denied. That was a joke, people.
Well, sometimes we don't know when you're serious and when you're being for real.
A lot of people say that. My wife hates it because I'll be talking all serious, and then she'll look at me and she said, "Are you joking or what?" But talk about me all you want to. I don't care. More push me out there. Get more people coming into my lives. More people coming to my page. Promote me because it's free and I don't gotta pay for it.
And then you just got to remember, what do? You mention one of their names, and these losers appear like freaking Candyman,
Yeah.
and then they're like, why are you talking about me? Because you're part of this community, and we can talk about whatever we want to, and then just block them and kick rocks. You know what I mean? Because then they come over here to try to do the blah, 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 blah. And then they realize that the only reason why we're talking about them is to say, hey, guys, stop engaging with these freaking losers, man.
Because they
Just
just want
stop
it.
it.
They just
Yeah,
want
it's
attention.
not good for your mental health, especially if you are going through trauma and you are a survivor, a legit survivor, not like half of them. But I'm just saying, like, it's not good for your mental state, and just avoid it. That's why I started doing the block game. I got my mods is in there like this. My lives now sound like a chicken. Block, 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 block. Everybody get blocked if you in there with that bullshit.
Yep. And the only thing I had to say about the Ivory Rose thing, or Woo Woo Bestie, whatever you want to call her, if it's true and those things happen to her, I'm sorry, I feel bad, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, girl, you have lied to people. You have, scammed people. So I find it kind of hard to believe what you're saying now. So
Yep, that's what Ivory Rose knows told Bree. She was like, "You're mad because you all brought this to the streets and we don't believe her because she has scammed and lied before. And now you want us to say, oh, poor pitiful you, and feel sorry for you and help you and whatever. But, this isn't your first rodeo."
well, no, it's not, and that's on them. Like I said, I got all of them blocked. I can unblock them and check their content or whatever if I want to, but I got all of them blocked. And I'll go in live and people are talking crap, and I'll just sit there and just listen and laugh. Like, what the
I do
hell?
too. That's
What? It's crazy.
Well, I used to try to be friends with them or try to understand them better. But you know what? After, they drag you for not believing what they believe, I'm like, you know what? Fuck them. Oh, excuse me. I love TikTok Shop. I'm not. I'm not about all that. It's I like people for people, and I respected her for being Gypsy's friend. I thought she was stupid because she sounds stupid trying to defend that, but I still respected her for it. And then they got all stupid about, what are you doing in here? And da 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 da. And you know what? I don't have to be in here. Bye. Don't hurt my heart at all.
I mean, look. In reality, if it was a big deal and as big as all this stuff, dude, I'm sorry. I'm call the cops, dude. Call the cops. I don't know what to tell you. Call the
Exactly.
cops. Why you on TikTok over here wooing it up, man? Call the cops, fool.
Yep, that's why I think it's fake too.
Yeah.
No, I totally agree. Like I said, if it was happening, instead of hitting record on your phone, call the damn cops and them hit record.
Well, she sat all night locked in her bathroom, scared for her life. Sounds
No.
like what Gypsy did on that show, doesn't it?
Gypsy's done it
It
3 times.
was.
They're just showing if they cut up their patterns. Gypsy has done it with Nick, saying that she hid in the bathroom then. Oh, then she hit in the bathroom.
They love the bathroom.
And then she hit on her in the bathroom on Ryan, and now Woo Woo's over here hiding in the bathroom. Come on, if you're going to say something, come up with something different.
Thank you, Blake. Thank you.
I hid in the well house.
Yeah.
Hid
Sat
in the
out on the
car,
porch. I don't know.
whatever.
I'm just gonna hide in the shed, There's a window in there. I can just hide, turn the lights out.
And you got a bed.
Yep, and I'm scared of the bugs, but there's 3 bug bombs in there too.
Yep.
No, I don't believe that
So did y'all
girl.
see Audrey's video she just made about how there was a window in there? So
Yeah.
if she could have went out the
She sure could have.
Yeah, there's a window in there.
Thank
Well, I
you,
guess she didn't
Susie.
go out
When
that
she was
window
making them
the same
videos,
way.
she could have answered the phone
Thank you,
whenever the phone
Queen.
rang.
Right.
Right. The phone situation really ticks me
That's
off.
how lazy she was. She
Yeah,
couldn't even reach behind her. She's like, "Oh, it's too much energy. I need to
There
chew
was
some more Pepsi."
there was literally food bowls in the sink on the crime scene with mold in them.
Yeah.
I bet if there was D on the other side of that phone, she sure would have picked it up.
That.
Nah, I used to try to pick their brain and understand, like, why do you cut for her, and I'm trying to understand, you know what I'm saying? And then every time I try to have a conversation with one of them, it just ended in a disaster, and they were just with the blah 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 blah. And it's like, well, where are you getting this information from? And it's like, oh, well, it's Gypsy told me, Bree told me. What? Like,
Well,
where
there's
are
your
you
first
seeing
mistake
this for
right there.
yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you, like, so I had somebody share something with me that, it seems like it's cool, but I question it anyway. It's Nick, his form when she slid that paper across and he initialed everything all the way down, if he understood his Miranda rights. And it was like, some of these say no, and some of them say his initials. I'm like, I mean, that's all fine and dandy, but I don't believe that that's a real document until I see it for myself.
Right.
Like, what part of the case file is that in? How did they obtain that? Did they actually put in the FOIA request from Waukesha County? I
Yeah.
mean, where did they get that from?
How far did you all get on the reading of the messages y'all were going over last night? How far
Shit,
did
we're like halfway through the video.
are you? How many was there?
Dude, it's like 41 minutes of video and us reading it and like kind of getting off topic, giggling and shit. But
Yeah.
yeah, it's about 20 minutes, 18 minutes left, something like that.
Okay. No, I do not know about when Starlight's gonna go live or anything like that. I'd say you can go over on the YT and check. It'll probably tell you. Hi, Nicole. How are you? We're fine. Thanks for asking.
Chilling.
So
How are you?
I'm good. I wanted to come up and apologize because, like me, I did believe at one point that there might be some good in that group, but obviously I learned my lesson, and I unfollowed a lot of people. So if you want to follow me, I will push the follow button back for you. So like I said, I apologize. I was in another creators live a lot, and they were siding with that bunch over there. So I decided to jump on that train, which I was totally wrong for. I admit it now. So I apologize to everybody, but I am back now. So not on that. I always believed that she's bad. She's bad. I always believed that. But I felt that maybe I could go to that group and talk to that group and not have to mention that case at all. But that's not the case with that group. So I'm good now. But
I have to say, I was wondering what was going on with you, and I don't judge you for what you were doing. And I was actually like, she don't like us no more. She don't want to be with us no more. But you know, Nicole, we will always love you no matter what.
I know. And then I have double standards on my ass. So, I mean, on my butt. Sorry, TikTok shop. So I have had her on my butt for a while. So she just loves to my name in her mouth for some odd reason. I have no idea.
Do you block her?
I think I have her blocked. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because what happened was everybody knows I went through a little mental issue. And I mentioned it, I think, in one of their lives, and he was one of their people's lives or whatever. Anyways, and she said something about, instead of talking about other people or about it to perfect strangers, why don't you call, like, you need to call this number? And I took it as she didn't care about my mental health. Like, she was telling me, like, you know, like, call this number instead of, like, complaining to us. Like, I took it, like, I think the wrong way, but I'm not really sure if I took it the wrong way, because everybody knows they're brutal and mean. So I didn't think I took it. Well, then I got on a live group, and then I got bombarded by her coming up on the panel, and then she was like, you know, saying all kinds of stuff, and I'm like, okay, I apologize. Maybe I took it the wrong way, blah, 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 blah. And because I guess a lot of people were, like, messaging her, saying that, like, for some odd reason, like, everybody was asking her, like, why would you tell Nicole to take her own life? And so I don't know about that, but I ended up getting frustrated, and I left. Well, then the other day, I think I was in somebody's live, and she was in there, and she said something about stop talking about me in other lives or something, and I was like, whatever, you know, and I just, like, left. So, but yeah, that's the gist of it all. But yeah, So I do apologize, and I am back.
Well, welcome back.
I don't
Sorry.
think
Yeah.
I don't think you owe us an apology.
Right.
It's not your fault for wanting to know what the other side looks like. I mean, there's a lot of people that, go in and out, and that's okay because we're not here to bash anybody.
No. I mean,
Yeah, and I just like I never agreed with like Gypsy like was right and she was mentally abused and that's why, she did that to her mom and she was right and blah blah blah. And Dee Dee was a horrible mom. Like I never ever believed that. But I thought that if I could like talk to them and not have that in between us, then that would be okay. But no, it's not okay. So I just was like, fuck them, frick them. I'm going back. Like I'm gonna go hang out with my people. I can't do that crap with them. So,
I mean, look,
but
Nicole. In reality, look, no, I don't think anybody is going to be mad at you for trying to get to know other people and trying to understand somebody's thought process and stuff like that. I mean, I wasn't going to say anything, and I mean, I had no problem with you at all. My
yeah.
account got banned the other day, and it made me unfollow a lot of people and all kinds of crap. But um, really, dude, you just give somebody long enough, and they're going to expose themselves on who they actually are. You know what I mean?
yep.
And that's what I was going to let you just
Well, I
go
be
on ahead and
damned.
do. I wasn't gonna call you up and be like, hey man, these people are this and that and this and that. You're gonna find out on your own, and then eventually they're gonna expose themselves of who they actually are, and then you'll see you'll come back.
Yeah, I definitely dipped my toes in that little pond over there and said, "Ugh, yuck! It's allergy and nasty over there." I'm going back to the other side where it's crystal clear for me. So, yeah, and
Yeah.
Good morning to you. Go ahead. I'm sorry. I was just.
I lost a friend because of it. Quite a few friends because of it. Because they didn't understand what I was trying to say. Like I was trying to stick up for Karma Collector in saying that person, not Karma Collector. No,
I
that's.
gotta go, guys. Thanks for having me up. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit.
Oh,
Okay, bye, Steph.
sorry,
All
Steph.
right.
You're good,
Bye, Steph.
baby. You're good.
Okay.
It's rare for me, but sometimes I go over there, and then I troll them. I'll be in the comments making jokes, but I've never been on panel and I don't agree with them, so I just sit there and troll. Like last time I was there, I was telling Sheena, I was like, "Big Sheen, you want my liver?" She didn't want it, so
That giggle's cracking me up. No?
I made a troll account and it's called Sheena's Rotten Liver.
Hey, Giggles, I just wanted to apologize for the other day. I just
Oh, it's
really
all
want to
good.
apologize. That's not me at all. I didn't mean to, be the mean girl to you or anything.
It's okay. I mean, it's okay to worry about other people. I mean, the other side is they're diabolical, so it's hard to trust people. So I understand where
Yeah.
you're coming from. I've been on the non-gyp side since it happened. I was pregnant when she did this. I was like, my daughter was born on July 26, 2015. So when she did this, I was like, not almost, I was 8 months pregnant. And I was like, why would she do this to her mother? And then I went through what was there because she was still missing at the time. And I'm like, what is going on? And I was like, this chick like did this to her mom. She didn't have her boyfriend do this. So I just like to troll though, because before I didn't have a TikTok, and then Brie wasn't even on here when I went on TikTok. There was only one. There's like very few creators. There was like this Sarah chick that was on here, and she like went down everybody's throat. If you had anything wrong to say, like if you weren't on Gypsy side, she would go down your throat. And then eventually Bree came along, and then this Sarah chick joined her. I don't know where she is either. I haven't seen her in like a year. But yeah, I've been on the non-gyp side for a long time, so I know to like I'm very sorry. I'm very quiet. Like usually I never join panels. I've joined Ivory Rose Knows panel like way back in the day when she used to do gypsy crap. And I very rarely went on there either. So I know I just don't want them like get on my butt. But the only thing that Gypsy has ever done to me is block me. So I'm just very slow. And I move slowly and I troll them. It's fun. And I get a kick out of it. Like, you don't want my liver? Come on. Don't you need it? Come on. Come on, Big Sheen.
I get it. I've trolled them before too. It is kind of fun. But yeah, I didn't want you to think like that I'm mean to you or, I didn't want to come off a certain type of way. So I do apologize.
Okay, I don't hold any grudges. It's all
Okay,
love.
good. Just wanted to make sure we're good.
We're
Yeah,
good. It's all love.
I was trying to say in the comments the other day. I was like, nah, dude, Giggles is good, dude. I like Giggles, dog. Nah, she good.
Yeah, I'm
anything
silly.
Shelly says, I believe. So
I'm definitely
Like, dude.
Giggles fits my name. It's my nickname from since I was a child. And what's funny is when I
Love
made
it.
my TikTok account, I made it with my real name and everything. And all my friends are here on this account too. So I'm like, yeah. And then like I joined the non-gyp community, and then I didn't even know what doxing was until Ivory Rose Knows got doxed by Naomi. And then I was like, oh no. And my name was Crystal Athena then. Oops, doxed myself. That's okay. It's still on my TikTok. But then so when what's her name? Damn it. When I got a brain fart. When Keish started doing Ryan stuff, she joined TikTok. That's when I changed my name to Giggles. And so when she's on live, sometimes she'll see me join the comments and she'll be like, "Hey, Crystal," because she'll remember me as Crystal instead of Giggles. And the only reason I changed my name was because there was a Crystal on Bree's side, and every time they'd say Crystal, I'd be like, "Oh no, I feel like they're talking about me, but I'm a totally different Crystal, and I'm on the different side." So I was like, you know what? I'm just changing my name, and I'll change it to my childhood nickname, and then nobody will be confused with me being on the other side, and I won't feel like anybody's talking about me when they're talking about the Crystal on the other side.
Well, how do you think I feel? Every time I hear Nicole, they're usually not talking to me. They're usually talking to Nicole on the dance floor. So,
Yes, I know exactly how you feel.
and I'm like, are they talking to me or are they talking about Nicole on the dance floor? And I'm like, So I'm like, so when Big Sheen is like talking about Nicole, I know she's not talking about me. She's talking about Nicole on the dance floor.
I'll be
because-
back in a minute. I
I don't know.
got something I gotta do. I gotta call my son. I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't know, Rose.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's just like she loves that name in her mouth for some reason. Big Sheen does, like Nicole on the dance floor. It just comes out so perfectly out of her mouth for some odd reasons.
on the treadmill though now.
No, well, it was Nicole on the treadmill. Now it's Nicole on the dance floor.
I think the Nicole on the treadmill is her backup, and then Nicole on the dance floor is her regular account.
I don't know. It seems like me, she can't make her mind up where she wants to be.
I just wish that we could all come together, and I know it's never going to happen, but I wish that we could all just come together. Like our side could all just come together and like.
Oh, Audrey, I bet that is. I might just see some of that hate mail trying to be mistaken for Audrey. You can get her hate
Yeah,
mail.
I would. I bet that would be horrible. But just, like our sides, like all of our, like against her, pro, I guess, or anti, whatever the heck you want to call it. I always get confused too. I wish that we could all become like one team again and not like leave the hate aside for a little while, but that's never going to happen. So,
Well, there's an old saying, too many chiefs and not enough Indians.
exactly.
Hey guys, I have a problem that I've ran into like right now, and need advice if y'all know anything. My dog got fixed on the 14th, 2 days ago, and she's peeing blood. Is that normal? Like not
No.
straight blood, but there's blood in her urine.
No, I would take it to a vet.
Yeah, you should call your vet and
I did. I
tell
got a
her.
call. That's what I jumped off to do, but I had to leave a message.
Oh no. I would think it's okay. I would think it's okay. Just monitor it. Like if it gets heavy and bad, then definitely take her in. But if it's just a little
Yeah.
bit, I think it's.
Well, I mean, it
I don't
made
know
her.
though.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. That's what I said. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I've not
okay.
had a female dog.
Is it bright red or dark? Like look like old blood or
No, it's like red. It's. I mean, it's yeah, it's red.
Do you have an
It's
emergency vet near you? Like a
well,
hospital vet?
I just texted the vet that did her surgery, and so I literally that's what I jumped off for was to do that. But I've not had a female dog before, so I don't know what to look for or anything like that. But I know blood of any kind is not good.
yeah. Like I said, I don't know. Like I said, I would just keep repeat calling the dang vet till somebody answers.
Yeah, I did. I sent
They
the
might be
message
at
to the
lunch.
emergency line.
Yeah, they might be at lunch, but there should still be somebody manning the desk. You would think.
The surgery was to get her fixed.
Hey, I just looked it up on the Google.
Uh-huh.
And this is what Google says. So
Okay.
just blood in dogs' urine, red stuff in dogs' urines after a spay can sometimes be normal, slight spotting for a few days, especially if spayed in heat. But
She
frankly,
was in heat.
okay, that could be it then. Because if she was
that
in
could be
heat,
it.
then
Yeah, she was coming out of, from what I understood because see, I just rescued her in December, and what I understood, she was in heat when she come to me. I heard they told me it was 3 weeks that she's in heat, 1 week in, 1 week on, 1 week out.
so it does say if you notice heavy bleeding, lethargy, refusal to eat, excessive swelling, foul odor, warrants immediate vet call.
Just if she's not doing nothing else other than I just noticed she can't hold her pee anymore, and I noticed because she peed at the door.
Yeah. Well, that
And
could be
it
because
has
of
some
the
blood
surgery.
in it.
Well, that could
Right.
be because of the surgery. I mean, she just had basically a hysterectomy.
Right.
So she is going to be, sore and probably in a little bit of pain.
Yeah, she's eating and she's drinking
Yeah.
and she is peeing. I mean,
Right. So that,
but
All very good signs.
yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Just a few days out and having an accident after surgery. I mean,
Yeah.
dogs can't tell you. I mean, well, you can look for signs of them being in pain, but they can't say, "Hey, look, I'm in pain."
Right. Well, the day of she peed in my bed, but she didn't even. She was hiring groceries. You could
Yeah.
tell. She didn't even try to get up to pee. She just peed where she was laying. She was so jacked up.
Yeah.
And that, I was like, oh, okay. And then, but like today is day 2 out. She got spaded on the 14th.
Well,
And,
still, she's gonna be a little bit sore, and
yeah. And other than being a little slower than normal, this is the second time she's peed in the house and the first time I've noticed blood. So I'm like, oh, okay. Call the vet. That's why I jumped off so fast.
yeah, just wait. Maybe try calling here again if you don't hear nothing back from them in an
Yeah.
hour. Try calling
Yeah.
again.
All right. I just
And if
didn't know if
feel
you
like
all knew.
And Steph, maybe search like emergency vets near you too. There's always usually an emergency vets, in probably every city or every, around
Well,
usually.
I live in Podunk, Kentucky. I mean, I'm in the middle of nowhere. We don't have a whole lot of emergency anything around us.
Aw.
So
Yeah, I know exactly what
But-
you mean, Steph, because I was born and raised in a small town in Kentucky too.
yeah. But like I said, I feel a little bit better now that. Thank you, Rose, for looking that up.
Yes, ma'am. I hope she feels okay, and
She
I hope
doesn't act
they
like she
call.
feels
And,
bad.
Just wait. They'll call. They'll call you back when they have a moment.
Yeah. But she doesn't act like she, feels bad. She's chewing on her bone. She ate her
Yeah,
breakfast.
she's probably fine, but it's good to be cautious for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
'Cause
is.
that's my babies. All right. Thank you, guys. I'm going to mute now.
Okay, sweetie.
But take care of the babies.
Well, if I just disappear, that means my phone rang and I'm calling back or.
Okay.
But I'm here for the whenever.
Alrighty, sweetie.
For now.
Well, I hope she gets better. I hope you find out and everything's okay. Keep her little doggo in my prayers. Anybody else got anything? Welcome in for us, friend.
Oh, okay. So I can finish what I was saying. Not Karma. Karma Collector is the one that has long hair, right? The guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the other one that's Karma. I forgot what her name was, but she's
Karma caller.
Caller, yes. So, anyways, I said hi to her in a live, and Dreamer thought I was talking to Karma Collector. It was a misunderstanding. I was like, no, I wasn't talking to Karma Collector. That's Karma Caller. Two different people, Dreamer. Come on. So, I don't know, but I pissed Karma Caller off now. So, she's not friends with me anymore. I tried to explain it. She doesn't want nothing to do with me. So, I'm like, okay, well, I guess you know what it is and what it is. I try to come up and, talk to her about it, but, she won't listen to me. And they wouldn't let me up on the panel to, Ashley, Ashley explained it. So I was like, okay, well, I guess that's, what it is. So, if you want to be mad at me because she thought that I was sticking up for her, but really I was just, not sticking up for her. I was kind of just, correcting, Dreamer.
I wouldn't worry about it. I wouldn't worry about it.
I'm like, okay, well,
It's like you gave it a try over there. It didn't work out. I would just go on. Just don't even, acknowledge them or anything they say.
I go in everybody's lives. I go in you guys' lives. I go in Keisha's lives. I go in Key's lives. I go in Nicole on the treadmill's lives. I go in Sweetest Honey's lives once in a while. I don't say much, just hi, how are you? And that's about it. And I'll listen for a little bit and then I'll leave. So it's not like I'm I'm very quiet. I'm just like whoever else it was that said that they're very quiet. That's how I am. I'm very quiet. I don't say much to anybody, really. So. Who's just have a seat? Is that Dreamers, right? Is have a seat?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, that's not Karma Color. It's not have a seat. That's Dreamers.
Yes, that's Dreamers. One of Dreamers.
One of many of Dreamers.
Well, there's a couple different karma callers.
Yeah, she's not happy with me, so I try to explain. Oh, well, I guess that is. And then Mimi kept saying that Mimi's been checking my page, too. I don't know what she's looking for, but...
Well, Mimi is a friend of mine and ours and some people in this panel, so...
Yeah. So I don't have a problem with Mimi. I like Mimi.
If you have an issue or a problem with them or any of them, even Mimi, then, take it to them in their DMs.
Oh, no. No, I don't have a problem with anybody. Like I said, I just stay neutral. I don't really, I'll
get you back up here, Susie.
So, but yeah, so I just wanted to let everybody know, but I apologize. So, I'll jump down so that person can jump back in. But I'll talk to you guys all later. I'll be in the in
Chat.
the comments.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Nothing visible, at least. While hiking through the forest early morning park,
Request up, Susie. I'll get you back up here. I can't find you in the chat.
a dark human-like figure standing just after
No, she was done with what she was saying, Susie. It's okay.
the sound.
And she's staying in the chat.
Still, silent.
So welcome back up.
There was something
So
Ooh, don't burn yourself, Belle.
Heck no, I'm just cleaning up so the
Bye,
husband
you.
can come home and put that sucker up.
Nice. Y'all gonna have piping hot water.
Hell yeah, finally.
I've had
I know. I'm like you. I like to boil in the shower.
yeah,
I
I did.
do, and he's been going out for a few months, and we finally broke down and just went and got ordered one.
Me too. I like to practice how it feels in hell, so I like hot showers.
Yeah, I had to replace mine here about 5 years ago. So I know I'm not it. Yeah, it was a chore. Getting it out and getting it out was the hardest part. The old one out.
Yeah, I gotta move so much stuff because it's in my laundry room. Well, I guess most people's is, but
I have one outside and then one in our laundry room also.
No, Audrey J.
Oh,
I
okay.
did not listen to Ryan's interview because, well, frankly, Ryan's a pay pig. For Gypsy. I put no value in anything he has.
Yep. Hey guys, I'm
that
gonna spill
interview
some
was a
tea
mess.
tonight. And then he goes and he gets on live, and then he shows like a little thing of hot tea, and he's like, "Look at the tea I'm about to spill, guys." And then it spills over. He's like, "I need a napkin."
Oh my god.
Chewy, you do the best impressions. Every time you do somebody, it's so good.
He
Hey,
says-
Brittany, I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and take a poll, guys. Y'all think
I was just
did
gonna say
better?
that.
Good impression. Hey there, Sparky. How you doing?
I don't know how to do a poll on here. How do I get the poll thing to come up?
There you go, Sue. Dance on it.
Do what?
You dance on it. You said, "How do I get the pole up here?" I said, "You dance on it."
Well, you know, my pole dancing days are past. I had to give it up. My knees got bad. Back in the day, I could drop it like it was hot.
Slayer.
It probably was all them hand warmers I had stuffed into my front to make it look bigger.
I'm dead.
Were you like Medea back in those days? It was a wooden pole.
Yes, I was just flashing in my mind. They called me
Sparky, we don't know who you're talking about.
They called me Precious.
Sparky, do you mean Gypsy?
You want to come up? I'll drop down if you want to come up, Sparky.
I have no clue what you're talking about, Sparky. I haven't seen you. Never. Yes.
What's your favorite song to play when you're on the pole?
I can drop down. I always forget I'm on
Hey.
panel.
She
Okay,
said, "Spark."
It's by Prince, and it's called P Control.
Oh, she talking about Gypsy, our girl Gypsy. Okay.
If you knows, you knows.
Well, you see,
Did
she's
somebody let Sparky
crocheting
up?
now, so it's her
Which one made
crocheting
you-
era.
Which one made you the most money?
Hey, Slayer, Sparky
there we go.
requested. Can
Hey,
you add her
Sparky.
up?
I did bite her up.
Sparky's up.
She's on top of Chewy. I mean, not on top of Chewy, on top of Brittany.
I'm here. Can I explain real quick and then I'll leave?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Mimi has done a second live about that post about the legality of actually getting into Emma Rose's account, stating in there that I said that I was the one that took you guys down. I did not take anybody down. I didn't know about the banning until the day that Chewy put up that he was banned. Y'all better straighten that bitch
No,
up. Excuse me.
we know you did not do that, and we will get that straightened up because we don't want you being accused of doing
Let me go
anything.
ahead and state that right now. Look, I know for a fact that Sparky did not report anything about me, anything like that. Sparky is our friend. We talk to Sparky off of this app. So anything that anybody has to say about Sparky, like doing anything egregious to me in any way, that's a crock of shite. I would
Uh,
never, ever, ever think that Sparky would do something like that.
I
Because
second that.
what I got accused for was something that was very, very vile. And Sparky is a friend of ours, and she would never, ever, ever report anything like that. I know her character, and another thing too, she didn't report Naomi either. That's not that. None of that shit is true. People can say
I
whatever they
blocked her,
want to.
Naomi.
Yes, exactly. And people can say whatever they want to, but none of that is true. I want to go ahead and clear that up right away. Sparky did not have anything to do with any of that, and I stand 10 toes deep in all of that. And
I hadn't
if
heard nothing
anybody has a
about it.
problem with it, that is up on panel all the time, whatever. I mean, that's fine, dude. Because I choose Sparky over just about any of them. I'm just saying, dude. Sparky's our freaking friend, like a friend off of the app. She doesn't
Yeah,
come into our lives anymore because there's a lot of bullshit, and there's certain individuals. But I mean, it is what it is. It doesn't mean that we don't like Sparky anymore or that we don't care about her or nothing like that, dude. This is our actual friend off of this app. There's no effing way anyone will ever convince me that she had anything to do with getting my account banned.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I hadn't heard nothing about it.
Go get the food, Mom.
I don't have a bad word to say about you, Sparky, honestly. I mean,
Well,
I've never
Mimi's
had
gone live. Mimi has gone live twice now. Once with
I haven't.
Naomi playing my video. Then she went live again tonight. Becky was up on her panel about me going live, and what I said in it was my saying that I did it. No, I didn't. I said you F8 FO'd and you reap what you sow. That
Oh,
does not
Yeah,
say that
yeah,
that
that's
that
not
in no
that.
way says that I'm taking the accountability for it. I didn't do
Yeah,
it. I just
that's
said you
sisterly
messed
advice is
around.
what that is.
like I
That's
said,
it was
sisterly advice.
words of
She was like,
wisdom from
yeah, that's
Sparky.
exactly what that was.
And you
So I
know what?
mean,
The worst part about it was nobody from our side that notified me about it. It was somebody that everybody claims is so vile that is a friend of mine from the other side that told me, hey, they're in a live. I think I can get you to the live if you need it. That told me about it. Because they didn't even take it. They didn't even take it like I had reported anybody.
see, and that's what I'm saying. I have an idea of who reported me. I have an idea, and believe me, Sparky isn't even nowhere near that list. So y'all can go ahead and do whatever y'all want with that info. Believe whoever you want to. I don't really care. But I'm letting y'all know where Rosa and myself stand. Is like we're with Sparky. Sparky did not have anything to do with my account, nor believe me, if I did, I would have called her. Why? Because we have each other's phone numbers, because we're actual friends. So I just want that to be completely understood so that there's absolutely no misconception on where I stand or where Rose stands on how people are coming after us and this and that.
oh,
So
yeah, I
there's
mean,
absolutely no misconception. Like, Sparky is our friend, and we're never ever going to stop loving on Sparky. That's our partner right there, y'all.
If y'all want to hear, if you want to hear what I said, it is on my page. I never deleted it. In fact, Mindy Lou Who, which I didn't know she even had that account, I blocked her last night when she liked the post, but then she unliked it and had looked at my page. So she's now blocked. But anybody else who wants to go on my page and I find out that you're feeding her information, you will be blocked too, because I did not build my platform on GRB. So if you don't like me, then leave my page. The 50 people that's on my page from GRB is not going to hurt me. I built it on politics.
Mic drop.
Lauren Cherie,
welcome in.
welcome in.
I didn't
And
build
again,
mine on.
and that's why she quit coming into our lives and stuff like that, because it was a lot of BS that was going on during the time, and GRB is getting saturated, and there's a lot of other interesting cases that can be investigated and stuff like that. And so a lot of people maybe got the wrong idea because Sparky wasn't on panel no more and stuff like that. No, Dude, we still talk to Sparky off of this app, dude.
Oh
That
yeah,
is our
I
actual friend.
I
Like I've come to Sparky with personal problems and shit, dog. Like, nah, son. Y'all just see what's on this app. Y'all don't know what's going on like behind the scenes and shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I noticed that you hadn't been coming in, to live and stuff like you had been, but I thought you were just taking a break or getting away from it. I didn't know any of this all was going on. I had no idea. And Sparky, I'm
So
you're
let
welcome.
me explain.
Well,
Let me explain.
let me finish before you explain. 'Cause I
Okay.
want you are welcome in my lives and on my chat and in here and on my my panel anytime you choose to.
Thank
And
you,
if somebody
Slayer.
and if somebody don't like it, like I always say, if you don't like it, scroll the hell on. So that's
So
what I want.
the
If you don't like it,
the
don't buy it.
reason the reason why I got away from GRB, y'all, is because it's too much drama. I decided to reinforce my faith with God. I went back to church. In fact, y'all don't even know I'm getting rebaptized to reinforce my faith with God this
I love
Sunday.
that. Good for you,
Congratulations.
Sparky.
All right, congratulations, Sparky. Yes.
I am literally walking back into the faith with Jesus and God. That's who I'm giving my life to. And this GRB drama is just way too much.
Yep, I agree. I agree. It takes a lot out of you. Very, very emotional, and it can definitely put you in the wrong frame of mind, and all the drama that goes on, man. I completely understand. And again, so that nobody can get any kind of misconception, dude. Like, there's no way that Sparky reported me, Naomi, any of those people. That's out of her character. And if y'all haven't figured that out by now, well then, I mean, you must be new here, or you just don't pay attention. Put your head under the sand, because that's out of her character, dude. I'll tell you that right now.
And the only reason why I didn't clap back at Mimi is because I was going to, and something inside me said, no, Anna, that's not you anymore. You're not doing that. So instead I put up Bible verses regarding betrayal and friendship and liars. Because that's now how I'm gonna start coming back at you. I'm not gonna sit there, I'm not gonna make a video about you. I'll just give you a Bible verse to read, let you read it and try to understand it. I'm not going to do the clapping back anymore. And I think Mimi thinks because I didn't clap back and she didn't understand the Bible verses that I'm taking accountability for it. But I didn't do it, so I had nothing to take accountability for. All I did was make a post about the legality of the situation.
Yep. And that's exactly how I took it, was words of wisdom from like a big sister. Because, I mean, she is right. But, what actually happened, though, is the account that was gotten into, we actually turned it in and gave it back to the police and let them know exactly what happened and why it was done. And so the police, everything's all good with the police and everything. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? So the other one, though, that Emma Rose one, boy, y'all for real going FAFO, because that's all digital footprints and everything. And eventually I will find you.
And that was the account that I mentioned in that video, was it Emma Rose?
Yeah, because somebody got in there and put the 6-digit code on the messenger, and now people are going in and they're deleting stuff off of that page and adding in there and all that stuff. And so, like, they're all going to get found out because it's all digital footprints and everything like that. And you can use a VPN, but we don't have access to, just your average person doesn't have access to be able to,
No. I don't know who that person is.
try to find the VPN and everything.
I don't know.
Can you mute yourself, Rose, please?
Sorry.
Normal people, we don't have access to try to find, like where the VPN is, the original IPS is coming from, but the government does. That's why they have cyber police and all of that stuff. So, like, VPNs, they're cool if you're trying to stream Netflix from, like, China or France or something. But if you're trying to do some illegal activities, the government will find out about it and they will take you down. And messing with the integrity of the case when it comes to the physical evidence and the digital evidence, That is not okay, and that is a crime. It is a bad crime, and I'm telling you, you're gonna get found out.
From the woods came
Chewy, will you tell Susie what FAFO means, please?
You said it. I
Oh
it
yeah.
clicked on me. It's like fuck around and find out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just me saying FAFO and you reap what you sow. Somehow I took accountability for taking people's accounts down. Y'all, I don't have that kind of clout to get people's accounts taken down. But now they're also bringing in Gone Wandering. They're bringing in Stella Lane. They're bringing in Sal's. They're bringing in... Tammy's not even been around and saying we're all in cahoots trying to take people's accounts down for this.
Well, what I find really
I
interesting
thought Sal's
is
was on our side. Well, like
well,
what?
hold on. Here's the thing: is I was told from all kinds of different individuals, allegedly who they think reported me and all this stuff, right? And that it was said and celebrated in lives, but nobody has sent me clips of anything. And I know everybody screen records everything. And anytime the other side says something about me or anything like that, dude, I hear about it. That's how I knew White Scorpion was like, somebody go to Chewy's live because it's glitching for me. They're talking about Lindsay. I mean, so nobody's sent me any kind of clips. No one's shown me any evidence of these individuals. Again, anyways, it doesn't matter. People are going to believe whatever they want to believe. And, people are going to say whatever they want to say.
Well, that's like I said. I had somebody from the other side message me and tell me about this. You know how that makes you feel? I mean, I'm friends with this person. Don't get me wrong. I talked to her on TikTok. I talked to her in DMs. But somebody from the other side, she said, I knew that was your voice. She said, then they said your screen name. I knew it was you, and I want you to know about it. And if you can't get the clip, I'm sure somebody in my side has it. I got the clip. I got all of them now. But it's just the idea that it wasn't even anybody from our side that told me. It was somebody from the other side.
Well, the other people. Well, see, here's the thing: is I was never told that you told on me until I just found this out right now, and when we messaged each other the other day, and you were like, "I didn't do that," and I was like, "I never thought you did. I didn't think you did. I have an idea." And again, it's not the people that were brought to my attention because, again, there's no evidence of that, and they don't know that. I talk to them sometimes privately as well. I mean, I got their email addresses and shit, dude, and we emailed back and forth, dude. It's ridiculous. But I would like to see this evidence of people that are allegedly close to me and doing this. I got spies and all that other crap because people think that this is some sort of covert operation. It's so ridiculous that people try to oh, it's true crime and I'm on this side and that side and I'm going to go over here and try to do this and do that and da 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 da. You're not going to stop anything from doing that. And it's I'm going to play both sides and all this stupid stuff that people talk out of both sides of their mouth, and they know who they are because they do it on a day-to-day basis. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, and I got my eye on a few of them, but it's ridiculous that you even have to do this in a true crime community, that people can't even be adults and you have to be children. And, it's stirring up drama. And that's why Rose and I, we're just not going to tolerate it anymore. And I don't care who you are, how long you've been in this community, how long you've been following me, how big you gift me. None of that shit matters. You're stirring up drama and doing all that stuff on my live. You're trying to bring that crap into our room, and we're just gonna block you and be done with you because it's too many people that are trying to take away from the focus on the case, and it's just I'm done dealing with it.
Well, and y'all saw the other night, he dropped Fancy. You know what I mean? Fancy got up there. Look, if Fancy would have just been quiet for 2 more seconds, he was literally getting on to Who to ask her to be quiet and let Fancy speak. But Fancy kept speaking, and then Becky tried to get them to quit talking over each other. So then 3 of them are talking over each other. My brain was like, coming out of my ears because of all of the cross talking, over talking. I can't handle that. That's why we do one at a time. And I hate to say it, but we had to use Fancy as an example. Like, just because you come in here and you think you got this or that, whatever, if you want to break the rules, you gonna get dropped, muted, kicked out, whatever. Oh, Lovely 86 is in here, and White Scorpion. Get both of those bitches out of here, the little cockroaches.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, I totally agree
Hit
with
him
you,
with the
babe.
raid.
I just was. I had to get me something to drink and I didn't see them.
Because I was gonna say, because it's your live, you run it the way you want. You need to maintain control, and you don't need that in it. You don't need crap in your life because you are quality.
Now, Chewy, I know you missed me in that live because you know I would have dropped all of them.
Yep, I know you would. We know.
Oh, I know.
Sparky, I think I did
It's
not
funny.
make
Look,
you
my
moderator.
little crushes are following
Yeah.
me over here. They're like, "Oh, Daddy Chewy's on. We gotta go see our puppy."
I just
No
blocked
means
Mine
no.
does the same thing.
Lovely 86, White Scorpion. No means no. I am not interested in you. Okay. No means no.
Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Chewy.
He is
You're
happily
welcome.
married with children.
And Sparky, you should still have moderator privileges because like I said, I didn't know nothing about any of this crap going on. You know,
I do.
You know, so you know, you're welcome here. You know that.
I appreciate it.
We know we've had some good.
Yeah, you know we love you, Sparky. And I told you why I just removed you as a moderator because you never come in anymore and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So I was just, it's all good. And I didn't take anything personal from it or nothing like that. We still love you, Sparky. You know what I'm saying? It never, ever, ever would I ever think that you would do something like that to me. So I just want to make that clear again and reiterate the point that, nah, man, Sparky is a shit. That is our legit 5-star general right there.
And we will talk to Mimi and let her know what's going on too, because I mean, like, I don't know what Mimi thinks, but she's misinformed and she could be going off of what Naomi's telling her and, them needing someone to blame. But we'll definitely talk with them and just be like, keep Sparky's name out your mouth. Basically.
Well, I'm not going to talk with them. I'll talk to Mimi because I don't fuck with Naomi. But
right,
I'll talk to Mimi and let her know what's going on. And I know they're besties. But,
Mimi is the one. Mimi's the one that took the video to Naomi. In Naomi's live. Then in Mimi's live, she brought it back up again.
Well, I'll let her know that, look, dog, I mean, she can think whatever she wants, but you had nothing to do with it. And that's how I feel about it. And I stand 10 toes deep in that. And, if anybody doesn't like it, I mean, that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to lose any sleep, so.
Yeah. And anybody in here on my panel or in my chat, if you bring it up and want to be, get crappy about it, then, like I said, you'll be kicked and blocked. Because it's not going to happen here, Sparky, nor anybody that I invite up on this panel will be disrespected and attacked. It's not going to be tolerated at all.
Thank you, Slayer. I still love you.
Well, I love you too, girl. We're neighbors.
I know it. I just came across. I remember hearing about it back during the summer about that funeral home with those 31 bodies in it.
Oh yeah.
Came across it again. Yeah.
Oh, did you?
Wait, is that in Kentucky?
Yeah. No, that's in Indiana. That's not far from Slayer Wolf.
Oh.
It's not. They found my stash.
All right, I didn't mean to cause any drama. I just wanted to clear my name because I no longer clap back at people, and that's what she was waiting for, was for me to clap back so she could clap back at me, and I'm not doing that anymore.
No.
I'm not doing it anymore.
Sparky, what do you think about them Lady Wildcats?
I support the Wildcats when they're not playing Louisville, but I'm a U of L fan, diehard.
Well, I won't hold that against you.
Huh?
I won't hold that against you.
I know I have neighbors down here. They're like, "Why are you wearing Louisville? This is Wildcat country." I said, "I know, but I don't understand how you're Wildcat country when Lexington's way up north. I came from Louisville."
Well, technically Louisville's not part of Kentucky. Don't you know that by now?
Why do you think I left it?
I was down there day before yesterday, working down there all over the place.
I hope you weren't in the West End.
Honestly, to tell you the truth, I don't know where the heck I was at. I was just following GPS in the trucks.
Oh,
We were all over
God,
the
the
place.
West End
Hey,
isn't even safe during the day anymore.
Now they're spamming the chat asking
this
about that
user
Leslie.
1234 is a Gypsy Rose too.
All right,
Yeah, I
thank
know. I let them know why I don't like them. I said I don't like them because they're little bottom feeders that try to come in here and disrupt, and which is so immature. And it's fine, we just block them. They're nothing, Like they follow me in here because they want me, they love me, they think I'm so handsome, but I don't want them. I'm happily married, and I tell them no. No means no.
Well, and not only that, like Chewy and I were in Honey Fleur's live this morning, and there they are in Honey Fleur's live, flicking throwing their little middle finger. Like we're so offended by y'all throwing a bunch of little middle
For real.
finger
And
emojis. Y'all are
tough.
so lame and the R word. Yeah, that's right. Y'all are the R word. Go away.
I bet y'all wear ankle socks and shit, fool. Don't you know the higher the sock, the downer the fool, eh?
So Sheena sucks.
Damn, I guess I'm a fool then.
They love, worship, and adore Chewy. And it's pretty pathetic.
And they want the D 'cause it's fire.
Oh, you heard it here first.
I'm just kidding. Oh Lord.
Oh Lord.
You better not be kidding.
That's what I was gonna say. Chewy says, "Say you better not be kidding."
All right, guys,
Your
I'm gonna hop
husband.
off here. The grandbaby wants me to play blocks with her, and I'm looking for one she lost. So thank you for letting me come up
Oh,
and
yeah.
clear my
Thank you,
name. I
Sparky.
appreciate it.
Love you, Sparky. Talk soon.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bye,
Have a
Sparky.
good
Thank
day.
you. Does anybody know who this person in the chat?
No, but
Nope,
they're
I
cracking
already
me
blocked
up.
them on my account.
They're cracking me up. They said it's covered
I already
in
blocked
head
them
bumpies.
on my account.
Bye.
They're
Oh man,
trolling
that
y'all.
should be that should be cracking me up, dog.
They must not have a job.
Oh man, I'm at work right now. But look,
Well,
what's
no, but
hilarious?
that's
What's hilarious is they're like, I'm gonna go say words. That'll hurt someone's feelings. Not over here, stupid.
what do
Oh
you
man, that's
have
hilarious.
against her?
Nothing. I don't like stupid people. I can't deal with them.
That's
I
what
have
she was asking.
no patience. No, I know. That's what I'm telling them. It's the little bottom feeders. They're little bottom feeders that have no life, that try to follow people like they're gonna like disrupt stuff. Nah, fool. Like we have mods for a reason. You're gonna get blocked. Come in with your other stupid accounts that are unoriginal names too. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous, dude, that you even have to go through this because they think like, oh, gypsies are master, gypsies are queen. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, dog. Like y'all are
Queen
grown ass women.
cockroach.
Y'all are grown ass women, fool. And they're sitting over there like
Is there a list
I'm
of
gonna follow I'm gonna follow this person, dog, and I'm gonna do her bidding. And she's gonna use me by proxy. And I'm too stupid to actually see what's going on. You know, like that shit blows my mind, dog. Like for real, like I have a hard time comprehending that shit, dog.
Good morning, my friends. How are you?
Hey, Yankee, my beautiful Yankee.
I know I don't hang out much, but it's because I work a lot. But
I
I'm always
know you work
listening
hard
to
for that
y'all.
money.
I'm always listening to y'all and supporting y'all. And
No,
You
yeah,
know, it
yeah,
goes
he
back to
appreciate
with
it.
Sparky. It goes back to the originals for me. My heart is always with Chewy and
The Three
Rose and
Amigos.
Sparky and Nicole and Slayer, and you know, we used to have that crew that was so thick and
Yeah, yeah.
You still are.
you know, but we'll always be true to each other. That's just the way I feel. I
I
will
would
never
have.
let anybody go
I do
too
not have
far
a
on
bad word
speaking
to
about
say
my
about
friend. They
anybody.
could talk. They could talk a little shit, but I'm not. I'm not gonna let them talk a lot of shit.
Let
But
no man
I always
separate
got
what we
y'all back.
create.
Yeah.
Y'all stand on business. Y'all stand on what y'all say. Y'all don't want shit over here. Y'all don't look for shit. Shit finds y'all. It's not cool. It's not fair. Keep our names out of shit, people. We don't want to be involved in all the craziness. We want to stick to the story, correct?
Correct.
Well, yeah, I
Right.
mean, it's kind of hard whenever you have a bunch of really fake ass people that are trying to get a little taste of what it's like to be real. So they're like, let's go check out that live and see what it's like. Cause I'm so damn fake. I wonder what it's like to be real. Let me observe some real motherfuckers in action.
Want to try to be seen and stir up shit too, and I don't like that either. You know?
That's what I think they're trying to do is they're trying to see what our future plans are and what it is that we're doing so that they can come and disrupt that and
Well,
talk
first of
about it
all,
in their Discord and
first,
and
yeah.
screen or what is it, stream it all in their Discord because there's losers. We don't have anything better to do.
Stream on because they stand on what they say, so it's all good.
Well, first of all, if we were planning to do something, we damn sure wouldn't be talking about it on lives and on Discord. I think we'd all be, we're smarter. If we're going to be criminals, we'd be smarter criminals than that.
It's like they're coming here to get info. What info?
Yeah.
Like legit. Like what info? Like yeah, they act like this is some kind of like fucking secret operation or something. That's fucking ridiculous, dude. Like we're gonna go spy here. I don't know if y'all can hear this. Like, we're gonna go spy.
That's not y'all MO though
That's
at
them being
all.
little
Why
rats.
would they even think that? Y'all have no history of that, and don't involve yourself in crap like that. So keep this
Hi
group
guys.
out of it, people.
Hey,
Well,
Princess.
Hey Princess.
Hi.
what's up, Princess?
Hi. You guys are awesome. I just wanted to let you know I've been working a lot and kind of just chilling. But yeah, I love how you're like, I don't entertain that and won't talk. I love that because giving them a platform, even for anything, is just stirring up so much drama. It just perpetuates the BS. And I listen to those lives. Like last night, Mimi's live, no shade to Mimi, but like, what's the point in all that? Or it was Key's live. And what's the
Okay,
point?
I
Like
didn't
giving
hear
those,
any of what was going on.
It was
it
awful.
was just a bunch of getting Dreamer on there and about Ocean Cub and it's like who cares?
Who
Like
cares? Exactly, Princess.
who
Who cares?
cares? And then even throwing out anything, any information about anybody, just why? Like there's no point in that. I don't like that. But I pay attention because I want to know who's doing what because you got to keep your I already know
Enemies.
better, but
Yeah, you got to keep your friends
you
close and
know,
your enemies closer.
I mean, we
right.
all don't like each other, but we put up with each other's views, and we like to hear each other's insight into what's going on.
But not everybody. Like I'm
But don't
not
make
going
it,
to
yeah.
listen to the other side or try to let them explain things away and gaslight and talk about people's personal drama and like no thanks. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's
it's
too
like
much.
why and it's like
Just to
it just
aggravate folks. I mean,
but they get views though. What's so sad
oh,
is that they get so many views. Like they'll get like 200 or 300 people in there, and I'm like, are these people just don't care about the facts? They just want the bullshit.
Well,
That's
They're
sad.
there for the
Well,
drama.
look, when you break it down, dude, like a lot of the people that are into that kind of shit, like they have a lot of rough things going on in their life at the time normally, and psychologically, it it makes you feel better watching somebody that's doing worse than you are whenever you're going through things because then it makes you feel like your life ain't that bad, or it makes you forget about all the bullshit going on in your life. And
Yeah.
so, like, I mean, I'm happy. I don't entertain none of that, but I don't even go to
The
their lives
whole
no more.
story of misery likes company, huh?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, misery
Yeah.
likes company, dude. And
It's just
there's
been
a lot
out of
of miserable
control.
people. Yeah, dude.
Yes. That's what I've
So
been noticing. I'm like, why are we doing that? Like, shame. It's a bummer.
Hold on
But
real quick. Oh wait. I just want to say we have 84 people in here. If y'all could help tap and get Slayer Wolf up to 50K real quick, that'll help push her out into the algorithm so that our message could get out more. Just saying. Thank you all for being here. Go ahead, Princess.
no, I just wanted to say that, I love you guys. And you know what? I got the ultimate honor the other day. So I've been following Becca Scoops for a long time, and I know she's like, we've talked and she's seen my stuff, but she wasn't following me. And so I finally got her to follow me, and I was like, oh my God, the high honor. I was like, woohoo.
Me too,
No, that's
princess.
so
Me too.
cool.
That was such like an epic moment. It was a couple days ago. And I mean, I knew that she was like, like she saw my stuff, but I knew she wasn't following me, and it just was like, what? Oh my God, thank you. Like,
She did me too. She did me too. I was like, oh, this is so cool.
yeah,
Y'all
it
said
was
you mean I'm
awesome.
Were
like
you
she was thanking
fangirling?
me for reposting all
Fangirling.
her stuff. It was cool.
Yeah, I've been sending her stuff to a lot of people. Like, if you go to Instagram and like you see the people that are like liking Gypsy stuff or interested in her, like I'll tag Becca Scoops and be like, go watch her
Oh
just to
Lord,
get
I'm
some
getting
Hey,
information.
I've been private messaging the people who are on Gypsies in her comments on her
Yeah,
page and stuff.
yeah,
I went to the into the
yes,
weeds and I copied and pasted the Google
yeah,
Drive, and I went and I threw it, and everybody who
Oh, I
allowed me to
love it,
get in and
Rose. That
message
is
them,
yes,
cool.
I messaged them the
yes,
Google Drive because some people just
yes,
don't know where to go or look for it. So
yes.
you
That's
know
what I've
me,
been
I like
doing.
to deliver things on a silver platter.
Yeah, I didn't do that, but I
Wow,
did
that's
that.
awesome.
I did the Becca Scoops, like, and I didn't say Gypsy's terrible and you need to go be informed. I didn't say anything. I just said, hey, if you want to know more about the Gypsy story and you're interested and you want to know a little bit more, go watch these videos. They're very informative. No negativity because you don't want to throw them off,
No,
Well,
that's a great angle. I love
yeah,
it.
Yeah, you can't do
yeah,
that because then
because
they
you
get
don't want
like,
to come off negative. Like
no,
once you come into your
no,
emotions and you're negative, it turns them
yeah,
off and they don't want to do anything. So I
yeah.
think that's a great approach, Princess.
Yeah, you just have to be factual because once you just throw down the facts, then they're like, "Ooh, what's this?" If they're really interested in true crime and information, then they'll bite. You don't have to, be like, "Fuck Gypsy," blah blah blah, blah, because that just throws people off,
Like
especially if
Sally.
they're hardcore like supporters. So the best way to get at them and just be like, "Hey, I've got some great information. And if you want to know about it, it's really really interesting," and then boom.
Yeah, because y'all went into somebody's live and did that, huh? Y'all were educating them. Sal had her
Yeah.
own page. That
Because
was
you
so
can't get
cool.
mad at people for not knowing or not knowing where to go or getting reading the 10,000s of pages of FOIAs. Like, you cannot get mad at people for that. Like,
well,
it's a lot of
that
investment,
that's exactly right, dude. Because like, yeah, people get like, this case, like I keep saying, is an extremely emotional case, and there's a
Mm-hmm.
lot of different individuals from all walks of life that are interested in it because it has to do with psychological issues, it has to do with mental disabilities, it has to do with physical
Mm-hmm.
disabilities, has to do with murder,
Yeah.
abuse, SA, like everything, every possible
Yeah.
thing you could think of, like it has to do with, and so people
Yeah.
that are emotionally distraught, already because of things that they're endured in their life. And then you take this case and everything, and then somebody gives them a platform that's positive, and then a lot of people get triggered, and then they sit on those emotions, and then they're like, I'm going to write a letter to this individual, and then it comes off as like some sort of like maniacal, manifest. You know what I'm saying? Like manifesto, like you're about to do
Yeah.
something to this individual because you're talking so crazy and calling them
Yeah.
names and saying like, I can't believe you would do something like this and da 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 da
You're
da.
so uneducated, and it's
Yeah.
like you can't do that to people. They don't know they don't know where to go. They just see what they see and they believe it, and that's okay. So you got to approach it like, hey, here's some great information. You want it, and that's
because especially the younger kids, because they're like, oh yeah, let me go read those thousands of documents. Like nobody's doing that, you know?
That K-Lag group that Sal's and you and all y'all were in, I just seen a little bit of it. But that was just awesome the way y'all ran it down to them. That group was floored by what y'all was telling them.
Yeah, there's a lot of new people that are popping up that want information.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
so
they're
cool.
like, where do I go? Where do I turn? Whether I believe her or not, where do I go?
Yeah.
You
Only
know,
Julia
so
Roses Law. They'll educate you.
yeah. And I think that it's really, did Perez go battle Gypsy, or was I tripping?
Not to my knowledge.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe he said he was
That's his
trying to.
favorite. He was wanting her to come up, but she won't. We know
No,
she
she
won't.
doesn't fight her own battles. She won't fight her own battles. She just goes on her lonely podcast and tries to talk like that Celine lady now because she's a mimic.
Yeah.
And that's scary. Like we can really see her mimicking at that moment. It's like, holy cow. Like
Becca got
that's
a lot.
That right there, look, that's a pattern that she was doing
yes,
before the crime. What was she doing? Getting in
yes,
front of the camera, talking to
yes,
herself, by herself. It's still the same patterns. She's still
yes.
doing it.
And that
You
to
got
me,
wild.
that introduction podcast situation was very telling. I was like, okay, this is really like if you can't see how manipulative this woman is and what her mentality is and how dangerous it is to do that and have those behavioral patterns, and goddamn.
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Princess,
My
you've been
dog.
doing good and making some great videos too. I wanted to tell you that. Since you came back, you are killing it, girl. I'm
Oh,
loving
thank
it.
you.
Yes.
I don't
I
do
got
like what Audrey and you guys all do. I just say what I say because this girl, like her copyright shit and all this stuff. I'm like, well, fuck you. I'll just talk about it. That's good enough for me. I don't need to post your shit.
Well,
You
you're
know?
doing great. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I
I
love all
have an
the support.
idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. I'm not a Gypsy Rose content creator. I just am like in the cause, right? My idea is this has got a hook, a moment, and a call to action. All right, so you make something that says, "Who you gonna believe, Gypsy or your own eyes?" And then you compile a bunch of her inconsistencies, and then you say, "Do your research" as the ending. Like just like I think that would be an awesome video if you put all that together, or someone who
Oh
does
yeah.
content. Who you gonna believe,
Sure.
Gypsy or your own eyes? Compile that, and then tell them at the end to do their research. That way they can make up their
Yeah.
own mind.
You know what I even do is in my tag, I put I stand with Gypsy Rose, but I kind of sneak it in there because then it goes to the people that are like supportive. So
Go,
you got to put
girl.
like keywords in there, although you don't, and your message is different. If you put those keywords in there, it picks up new people that, aren't, so it goes to it. It's about your hashtags and what you put on there because that's
Oh,
big. That's how you get
absolutely,
pushed out.
absolutely. So anybody's free to use my idea. It's only an
Yeah,
idea.
it's a good
But it's,
idea. All ideas are good. I love them. But entertaining the anti-gypsy group is just ridiculous. Like it's just a waste of cells. Like
It's
it's
exhausting.
already hard enough to watch her videos and listen to her voice. Your brain already goes to mush with that bullshit because she's so lame. But then you entertain the people that are, her followers, her cult minions that are mentally, sorry, but you just all aren't okay. And that's that when you entertain that just keeps it going. The perpetual idea that their word is getting out. I'm sorry, but I'm not giving you a platform for your word to get out. No, thank you.
Well, I've watched your videos, Princess, and I like them, and I think you're doing a great job.
Thank you. I really enjoy everybody here. I think everybody's great. But I wanted to just say that and say hi to you guys. Sorry, I've been listening, but I've just been like there's been so much drama and so much stuff. When all that drama starts kicking up and people start doing all that stuff, I just kind of kick back and listen, because I'm like, who's doing what and what's happening? Because this is, you know,
It's overwhelming.
it is overwhelming. And when I get overwhelmed, I'm just like, But everybody have a wonderful day. I will make some more videos and come and see y'all again.
Well, you're welcome in here anytime.
Thank you.
My
But I'll be
baby
in the
girl.
chat. Bye.
Okay, bye.
Thanks for sharing, Princess.
Oh, yeah, of course. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey,
I'm
thank you,
just
Princess.
hanging out up here because I can today.
You go right ahead and hang.
Hey, real quick, for everybody that thinks that Ocean Cub is a fake dude and all that stuff, he was actually on my panel on January 3rd of this year, and I got the live downloaded, and I'm gonna go through it and find his section and clip it and post it, so that everybody, because people are like, "Oh, he's not real," blah blah blah, whatever they want to say. I don't give a shit. But no, he's a real dude. He was on there. He was talking. Everybody can hear his voice. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'll do that later on today after I get home from work. But yeah, I got to go through it, and I got to find his section and post it.
Okay, I didn't know he was on your
Sí,
line.
señor.
Yeah, with his permission. He gave us permission too, so it's not like we're just doing that.
Yeah, yeah, and you can actually no, he is not Cowboy Bear. You can go through the chat right here. You can see in the chat right now. He's saying yes, please post it.
Yeah,
So
I'm watching him
yeah,
in
yeah.
chat. I'm watching him in chat. Welcome in, by the way, Ocean Cub. Well, that's cool. I'll have to catch that when you get it reposted.
Yep, absolutely. And he is reaching out to Rose and myself, just so y'all know, to try to work with. But like right now, I'm just saying it's a TikTok street's a little hot right now, and so gonna just kind of stay behind scenes for a minute, and then whenever the time is right, we're gonna go ahead and do everything.
I had
Who is
mentioned to him that
Ocean
you
Club?
and
What is
Rose
Ocean
would be
Club about? Why is everybody making a big deal out of this person? I don't understand.
So Ocean Cub is Ken's ex. This is all entertainment purposes only. My opinion. Nothing I say should ever be misconstrued as a fact. He's Ken's ex, and he wants to come out and talk about it. But
He wants to share his story.
there's a lot of people that are like, what we're afraid of is what's going to happen to him is what happened to Cowboy Bear, and it's like I don't think it's not cool to try to exploit people and all that kind of shit, for their people and have people just ridicule and all kinds of stuff. And so I mean, like, I've even suggested that even if we have to, like, we'll all put our account on private and make it by invite only and invite nobody, and us three will co-host with each other, and we will um, do what we got to do, screen record it, and then release it whenever we have permission. So I mean, like, however he wants to do it, is
Yes,
but
his
that's how I
party.
suggested, in order to be able to just have a conversation and not have people in the chat being a distraction and things like that, because
That's a good idea.
well, I mean, I actually I want to do what's best for him. I don't care about the what other people say and all that stuff. Like, I think everybody has a right to be heard and not be ridiculed, and then people can hear what he has to say, and then they can make their own decision. You know what I mean? On whether they want to believe or not believe or whatever. You know what I mean? But he definitely wants to tell his side of it, and we want to be able to allow him to do that in a safe manner.
Well, you have to control the live, control the live. I mean, like, do whatever makes him feel comfortable. I say.
Yep, I agree, 100%.
He
Of all
knows
the
we're here
people
for
he
him whenever
mentioned,
he's ready. What's up, Susie?
out of all the people he mentioned, I did say you and Rose were the best people to come out with this story. because y'all do not allow the drama, and that's what I told him in the message.
Well, thank you, Susie, and that's why we love our Susie Joe. She's just so wonderful and beautiful and sweet and all and everything else.
Susie Selector.
With that steel magnolia accent.
You drink your orange juice, Shelby. You stop that right now, Shelby. Shelby, you stop that right now, Shelby. You drink your orange juice, Shelby.
I like orange juice. It gives me heartburn.
Orange juice.
Or here, you want to whack something? Whack Weezer.
No, I want a root beer.
I'll tell you that it's from the movie. It's from Steel. She just said Steel Magnolias. It's from
No.
she's doing the diabetic thing, and she's like being mean, and she's talking trash, and then she starts having a diabetic seizure. Not that it's funny, but it's a movie, so I'm laughing. And she's Sally Fields over here like, you stop that right now, Shelby. Shelby, you stop that right now, Shelby. Drink your orange juice, Shelby.
Joey, I'm just
to
curious.
inform
What
y'all,
kind of
I didn't
industry
take
do
my
you work
ADHD
in?
medication.
The best kind.
The gardening industry. If you
Oh,
if you pick up what
sweet.
I'm laying down.
Oh man, I'm so jelly. That gotta be a cool job.
It is in the beginning, and then it gets. You know what? It's a toxic industry too. I'm gonna put that out right now
Wow.
as well.
Yeah, I bet it is strange living in a
If
I'd
you're
be
not,
taking my work home with me.
nah, dude. If you're not strong-willed, dude, this industry is something else. This industry is
Good,
something
honey.
else, man. Like it's like
I bet it is.
you just got to sit back. You just got to sit back and just recognize that, skiing in the middle of the summertime in the desert. Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That and management just don't go hand in hand, because bad decisions are made all the time, and I don't understand like why it's like everybody that wants to own a dispensary or something like that is like, let me get gacked to the gills every day. I'm just like, no, this is bad decision making. Like I
Me every
didn't even
night.
go to school for business, dude. And it's like, no, dude, that's fine. You can garden all day, but I hope you're not getting gacked to the gills every night, Susie. Jeez.
Oh.
If so, then when you drop off of the lives, you ain't going to sleep.
No, I'm asleep when I do it.
I'll just say it, man. Like working in this industry, it'll make you hate freaking gardening. It'll make you despise it, because it's
wow.
like you just. I mean, look.
You get to see
I've been-
you get to see how they grow it. That's the bad thing, is you see how it grows. And let me tell y'all something, because I used to work there a while back and I quit because
Not where
it's
I
so
work.
toxic.
Not where I work.
At
It
a
was a different
different
place.
spot, but there was in the greenhouse there would be like whole entire plants covered in powder mildew, okay? And that's where the plant is like got this white layer of some kind of like powder substance that
It's
grows
like a
on the
mold or
plant.
fungus.
Yeah, from
I
like
know
too
what
much
that is.
moisture.
I worked in
Yeah.
horticulture.
Yeah, it's
And
on
so
regular plants too.
and then some, right, so regular plants get it too, but and then some plants would get bud rot, where it would rot from the inside of the plant. And what they want you to do is just pick all of it off and then send it in for people to smoke. Like, what the F? Are you
They'll
fucking
get sick.
kidding
They'll
me?
get sick.
Yeah, and that's what they're doing. So then they had this one horticulture lady come in, or I forget what. Oh, she was a botanist. This woman was taking the plant, running it through this little oxidization water, like she was washing
But
it.
it was peroxide, dude.
Yeah, and then she would put it underneath a black light to dry, and then she would package that up and send it off to Med, which is the company that like approves all of the products, and it would pass because she doctored it and sent it in, and then now she's able to send the product out even though the rest of it is all contaminated with bud rot and powder mildew.
Wow.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, look, back whenever you would just get your shit from Cali,
No, Nicole, math is
like,
not no math.
like, Like it was like that. None of this was ever in there. You know what I mean? And it's coming from Cali in a semi. Like, you know what I mean? This is coming straight out of the greenhouse to
Oh,
the
this is
like.
Colorado, not Cali.
Yeah, but it happens in Cali too, dude. It's an industry now. That's the
But why
bad thing.
use it? They
I've been
got so
saying,
much of it. Why use the funky stuff?
and because it's money, dude. Like,
Yeah,
this is a
that's
business
true.
Except
now,
for
and there's
Texas.
shareholders in these companies, and the company's obligation is to provide the most profit to the shareholder. That's the purpose of a corporation. And
Yep.
so, I mean, if like whenever you look at it from that standpoint, I mean, it's a business now, and it's like, I mean, California has it too. It's everywhere. It
Every
is
little bud
everywhere.
counts, huh?
Everywhere where it has become legal and it's an industry, like you have to remember it's going to be treated like an industry. So people are gonna cut corners, are gonna go with the cheapest shit. You know what I mean? And that's because, you got to look at the economy and like all of this stuff. All of this plays a factor into
Yeah.
how these industrial grow their product. And once it's legal, it's not game on. Once it's legal, it's terrible. That is the worst decision America could ever make, is to legalize it. Because then the pharmaceutical industries are going to get into this. After this, I'm going to drop down because I'm probably going to get a strike or something, a violation. But as soon as the pharmaceutical industry gets a hold of this plant, then I guarantee you right now, dude, they already made it a Schedule 3. They lowered it from a 1 to a 3. And so now the pharmaceutical industry is going to be able to get their hands on it. And you can ask Rose on a live when I'm not even there. Dude, I've been saying this for years. As soon as it becomes legal, they're just waiting for the pharmaceuticals to be able to get their ducks in a row, and then they're going to legalize it. And they didn't actually legalize it. They just lowered the scheduling of it so that they could get their dirty, filthy mitts in it, and they're going to contaminate it. I guarantee you they're going to make it illegal to grow at your home again, and they're going to have it like a CS, a controlled substance, like the Zan and OCs and stuff like that. I'm telling you right now, that's what's going to happen. And I'm going to go ahead and drop down before I get your shit in trouble. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank y'all, everybody. I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. You be safe out there,
All right,
Chewy.
Chewy. Have a good
Yeah,
day at work.
he's talking as fast as Bree.
No, well, I don't know. He probably got something going on too, but he not giving it a chance to violate. That's what he's doing.
Yeah.
Smart.
TikTok.
That was informative.
Yeah, I mean, it's
I
crazy.
know, right?
Like, it's really crazy. And like, also over here in Colorado, they've already started making a product called Stratos. And that's where it's a pill form. So they're already like, grooming people to take it in pill form.
Stop it.
For real.
Pill form marijuana?
Yes, it's a white little it's not a capsule, it's a little pill, and it's made with the cornstarch, and they got the they put the concentrate in it, and they got them for sleepy time, stay awake, in the middle, like same thing. It's all yeah.
I've tried it. I had a friend who's now passed away from the cancer, and they were given those pills, and they let me try one. I'd much rather go the old natural way than to take a pill form. Just saying.
Yeah.
Really, honey? It was
Oh,
the
yeah.
same thing when you took the pill?
It was different. It was different. It wasn't the same. I didn't really care for it.
Yeah.
Well, people have
Hey,
to realize that. Oh, I'm sorry, Steph. Go ahead.
I was just giving you a puppy update. The vet called back and said that she could have a UTI. It is a little normal, with it being so soon out of surgery, just to keep an eye on her. And if she goes to tinkle and not tinkle a lot, then she probably has a UTI and I have to bring her back in. But as of right now, she's acting normal and eating and pooping and peeing, and just keep an eye on her.
Yeah,
So thank you
good.
guys.
Thank you for the update. I hope she
Yeah, thank you,
gets
Steph.
better.
Yeah, she's good. She just, like I said, that blood in her urine kind of freaked me out a little bit.
Yeah, as it would anybody.
I mean, that's my baby.
Definitely. Yeah, for sure.
Like I
I would
said,
be
I've
concerned
only
too.
I rescued her December the 15th, and when I got her, she was 8 weeks out from having puppies, and none of her puppies made it. So the man that had her was gonna bait her because she couldn't produce puppies anymore. And I was like, oh no 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 no, I'll buy her, and so I paid like $100 to get her, from Indiana to here, and so that they didn't use her as a bait dog, and
What's that bait dog?
You don't
that's
want
when, yeah, that's where they use her for fighting dogs, and they use her
Oh
to
my.
get, yeah, it's not good. So I was like, I'll take her. I didn't, I really didn't want another pit bull right now, but because mine passed away in February of last year, because she was 17. I mean, she was old. Um, but yeah, so I'd never had one not spaded. So this was the first time I'd had to go through all this because she's only 4.
Oh,
So
I love that. I love when people care about animals and rescue them from bad situations. We
uh,
actually had a dog. Our dog was in the pound for a very long time, and he was on the list to get shipped to the Humane Society that does the dirty deeds. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
And he was on that list to go, and we got him, and we rescued him from that, and he's just absolutely the best dog. Although he craps on my floor, but he's the best dog.
Well, I like dogs better than I do people, and that's true.
Uh,
I care about it. Me too.
you
Like,
know
it's
what?
funny because
Oof.
I will cry in the movies when something happens to the animal, and Chewie's like,
Yep,
"You cry over an animal and not a human," and I'm like,
absolutely.
I mean,
See, that
yeah.
So
I
y'all,
can't. I don't
y'all, they
understand that.
selling this pill over the counter now, or what, honey?
No, they're
Oh,
not.
we back to the peel.
Well, hold
But
on.
yeah,
Can I? I just want to say real quick. I don't understand
yes.
that thought process, and I argue with Rose all the freaking time about it. Like, I mean, and I'm not trying to push religion on anybody in any way, shape, or
No,
form,
no.
but all humans are made in the image of God, not animals. Animals are not. And I cannot understand placing an animal's life over the value of human life. I don't understand it. I try to. Rose tries to explain to me all the time how people suck and da 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 and all this stuff. And I understand that, but I don't get
Because I
placing.
love animals too. I
Well, I don't
absolutely love
know that I
animals.
would say that their life is more important than a human life. I would say that if I had to choose between going in a room full of people that I didn't know or going into
Uh-huh.
a room full of dogs that I didn't know, I would take the dogs every time.
Oh,
Yes.
right there with you. Me
Oh
too.
well, I mean, I most likely would too, just because the little puppy. I think of puppies, and that shit's so fun. But I
Well, I
just
think,
like,
you know,
the,
they're not judgmental. They're not,
oh
they
shit.
they love you
Steph,
unconditionally.
I'm gonna stop you there and disagree with you. You know why?
Yep, me too.
I have 2 fucking chihuahuas, and my male
Oh.
is obsessed with my husband, and on purpose, that motherfucker will fucking piss on my shoes just to piss me off.
Whipping.
Okay,
He won't do
Whipping.
it
they
to my
are
husband.
judgmental a
He'll
little
do it
bit.
to me. It pisses me off.
And it doesn't look. It doesn't mean that I don't love the animals that
Right,
I do
right.
have, because I'll
Oh, I
fight for
don't
them
judge
like
you
I'll fight
for
for
it.
my kids. I'm just saying that,
Right.
like, I'm not a people person either. I don't like people, but
Yeah,
to
it's me.
me,
I don't genuinely like people.
like, if there's like a fire going and there's like a person, whether it's even White Scorpion or Lovely 86 because they love me so much. I mean, even if it was one of them and there was like a dog and it's like I had to pick one to choose to rescue, like I'm gonna pick the human.
I don't know. It would depend on who that human was.
Well, no, I
I'm
mean,
gonna pick the human every time. I'm sorry.
I get
If
I get
it's,
that too. I would definitely pick the human over the dog, but I would be trying to figure out how I could squeeze that dog in with that human and get
Exactly.
them
I'd put
both.
that dog in that human's arms and be like, "Hold on to this dog, and I got you."
Right, right, exactly.
But I
just,
mean it.
I'm just trying to
It.
understand that thought pattern. Like, I'm not saying that's y'all or anything like
I
that.
don't know if it's a
It's
thought
just
pattern.
I
It's
see
just
bumper stickers and all kinds of stuff, and I'm just like, I don't get that. Like, I really don't.
I think, like I said, if I had to go into a room of strange people or a room of strange dogs, I'm going to take the dogs every time. Um, but now, whether or not I would say blow up this room or that room, yeah, of course, I don't. I'd say I'd try to figure out a way to do neither. But if I absolutely had to, if we're like, what is that Saw movie, and I had to, I'd be like, sorry, dogs. But I don't know. It's just I don't have children, so my dogs are like my children.
The only innocents in this world are animals, children, and we need to protect the elderly and the disabled. That's my statement.
Yep, yep.
Yeah.
That's good.
Even though some of them old people, they mean. I worked at a nursing home when I was 18. Tell you a funny story. And she was literally 102 years old. And I'll never forget her. Her name was Mary. And she was a diabetic. And I worked third shift, so I had to get her ready every morning. And her hands was kind of drawn up a little bit. And she'd say, come here, sweetie. And when you got close enough, she'd strike out at you. And so I learned I'd put a cookie in each one of her hands and get her dressed real fast. If not, she'd get you. And I'd say, Mary, you gonna be nice? And she'd say, come here, sweetie. And you get close enough to her and she'd just strike out at you like a snake. I mean, she was a little evil woman.
You must have been a good nursing assistant, because to figure
Oh,
that
yeah.
out and put 2 cookies in her hand, you good, girl. You good.
Honey, well, I knew if her hands was occupied and she loved them cookies, she couldn't hit me.
Oh, as a nurse, I would appreciate that, my friend.
Oh, honey. But and then I had one little old man say, honey, can you turn on my light? And I'm a big-chested girl. I'm a big girl. And I reached over him to pull that little string, and he bit the crap out of my boob.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, you little old dirty fart. I was like, I ain't never wanted to punch an old man in my whole life, but I almost did. I drew my fist back and everything. I was like, oh, you lucky you old.
You know, whenever I was a little kid, my mom used to work at a nursing home, and she would cut the elderly's hair. And I was sitting there, I was like probably like 5 or 6, but I was sitting there just like minding my own business coloring, and this old lady walks up to me and she's like, that's my coloring book, give it to me now. And I like freaked out, and then I went into my mom because I was scared being left alone with those old people. And then Mom accidentally cut the lady's ear. I guess when I came in, I distracted her and cut her ear, and it was bleeding all bad. And the old lady didn't even know and feel it. And then that traumatized me. And so I had a really big fear of just old people for a very long time.
Oh, I bet.
Is that why you're scared of Dreamer?
Yes, I'm saying. Yes, I mean, I'm saying like it was rough. I literally had to throw myself like in a nursing home and realize that old people aren't bad people.
Rose,
Right.
we need Dreamer stickers with a little pink hat.
With that big mushroom hat.
Hey, I'm gonna ask her.
I never want to see those flaps again.
Chewy, you gonna have nightmares about it.
I'm gonna ask her if she can make me a banana one.
Oh Lord.
She looks
I'm
like
gonna have
Gypsy
nightmares
when
about it.
she looks like Gypsy when
Yeah,
Gypsy's
right.
in the car with the little crocheted hat, that little pink crocheted hat on.
What'd you say, Chewy?
He's like, twins.
I said I'm gonna have nightmares about it.
I know you will.
Nasty
And I'm
flappy
never
hat. Oh.
I ain't gonna be able to eat Arby's for a long time, thanks, Chewy.
No, that's Gypsy that ruined it. I just ruined it by she did it by proxy. She did it by proxy. She got Dreamer over here making a freaking meat flap hat. She got me over here pointing it out, making it like Arby's. She's doing everything she does is by freaking proxy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh wow, that's too funny.
It's too much.
You know, kids say the darndest things. I just remembered I was 13 and we were vacationing in Florida. I'm looking out the window and I stupidly said, and I don't agree with this statement, I said, Florida is filled with old people. I got in so much trouble. I'm like, you're going to be old one day. Yeah. But I just remember kids say stupid things, but I was afraid of old people too. I was like, Florida's filled with old people. I can't believe I said that. I was so bad. I should have just been
Well.
enjoying the vacation than being a brat.
I know my 2 year job at the nursing home. I had some of the funniest stories come out of that. The funniest, that was one. But I had one lady I was training, and I was like 20. I was like 19 or 20. And they give me this little blonde headed girl. I was just a CNA. I wasn't like an RN or nothing. And they gave me this little, I never thought that blondes were dumb. Never said, oh, yeah, this girl, I'm shocked she tied her shoes. But, so I don't know if y'all have ever worked in a nursing home. Some of them you have to like feed. And, they, puree all the food and you feed them. And I said, here, you go feed this little lady. She's super easy, eats like a champ. You just roll the head of her bed up. She'll eat like a champ. So I gave her the easy one, I thought. And I went over and done somebody else. And I went over about 30 minutes to check on her. And I said, Lindsay, how are you doing? And she said, she's not eating real well. Tell me why. I walk in there and she is feeding this woman and she is unalived, laying there wide-eyed, unalived, and with mouthful of food, and she trying to feed this dead woman.
Oh, Cuckatiti, that's funny.
I was like, no, you did not. So I was like, so of course I have to call the nurse. We got to do all this thing and da-da-da-da. So then later on that afternoon, we're changing people's diapers. And we used to have this little man. Well, he was not little. He was like 7 foot tall. And he would walk in a wheelchair. You know what I mean when I say that? Walk in a wheelchair?
Uh-huh. He's dragging it with him. Yeah.
Yeah. He walked with his, like, from knees down. He'd be, footing it, but sitting in a wheelchair. And he had a Foley catheter, and he was a big, tall black man. And his name was Mr. Webb. I'll never forget it. And I said, but he would come tell you he's dirty. And he would lay on his bed, super easy to change. You just change his brief. You didn't really have to wash the front because he had a Foley catheter. Well, they didn't tell me that they took this man's Foley catheter out. So I send this little dumb girl in there to change him, to explain to her what he's going to do. Super easy. I'm across the hall, changing somebody else. And all of a sudden I hear, oh. And I come in, she meets me at the doors. I'm going in. She goes, he's impacted really bad. He's got a turd that won't go out. And I'm like, oh no. And tell me how his hoo-ha dilly had wrapped around the back and she got a rag around it trying to pull it off.
Oh my goodness.
And every time she yanked on this poor man, he'd holler, oh. And I went to the nurse.
God.
I was like, no, you got to get this little dumb girl away from me before I kill her. She gonna rip this man's stuff right off his body.
Oh my God.
But anyway, those were my funny times.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So what do you all feel, or what do you think about Natasha Cooper? I went in her live the other day when she was talking about Gypsy.
Block.
Oh, is that? I know she's not like the friendliest woman in the world, but what about her information? Is it reliable?
If you can get in between the 8-minute pauses where she stares at the camera and looks at you, and then she's just like, do you know? And then she's got her pin by her face because she sells pins, so she's like strategically placing it there. And then she stares at the screen for like 8 minutes, and then she says the third word. Like, I can't stand her.
Me either. You just looking at her face. I was looking the other day. I'm like, how does she do this? How does she sit in front of this camera and look at herself like
close?
This? I don't get it.
I don't watch her, so I have no clue.
I've never watched her.
Well, when
I
you
know
scroll,
who she
you'll
is.
scroll and catch her big old face.
That's it. I'm like, how you get your face that close?
That's like a jump scare.
Yeah.
So I have no opinion. But I just know I've only heard bad things about her. So whether they're true or not, I don't know because I've never experienced the Natasha experience.
Look, I would never support her because of the fact, I don't know if y'all know about this about her or not, but she took that what was his name, Chewy? The little boy that got over here in Colorado.
I heard about this.
Yeah,
Gannon.
she took
that little dude, yo.
She took his corpse photo and was charging people to get into her Discord or her whatever and
Patreon.
pay for it, her Patreon
Yeah.
to view it. Now that right there is disgusting, and I will never support anybody like that. That is a child.
That's why I
Yeah.
never went to any of her lives or watch her content, because that's just deplorable.
Well, I knew she was like OG Gypsy Rose, and that supposedly, you know, her and Fancy started back in the day, blah blah blah, and then they had beef or whatever, whatnot. I don't know that whole story, and but I know she still talks to Christy, and but I had never heard her talk about the case. She was always talking about other cases, so I really never like stuck around in her live. I've just seen her on my FYP or whatever. And yesterday she was talking about the Gypsy case. And she rubs me, she doesn't really rub me the wrong way. She never wrong. There's no other theory.
What was she saying? Because I mean, like, she's pro Gypsy, and she'll sit there and talk bad about Dee Dee and all of them too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Well, she says that she doesn't like Gypsy, and Christy knows that, and she doesn't agree with what she did, and she's really pro Nick. She's not necessarily pro Gypsy. This is what I gathered. I could be wrong. But I didn't stay in there. I was in there maybe 30, 45 minutes. But I took that she's talked to Nick, like physically talked to Nick. I don't know if that's true or not. She doesn't, she didn't on that live say anything bad about Christy. She said she is, or not Christy, but Dee Dee, for the little time that I was in there. But she was saying stuff like, the reason Nick unalived Dee Dee was because Gypsy told him she was pregnant and made her have her feeding tube changed and made her lose the baby. That pushed him over the edge to actually do it.
wait,
And I was like, I had never really heard that.
What
other
the
than,
flip?
Yeah, other than when I asked Bree about that one time when I was still trying to get to know that side's version, Bree had said Natasha made that up. That was all lies. Natasha doubled down and said, no, that's what Nick said. So I don't know if that's true or not. That's why I'm asking, how reliable is she?
Says, can you come tell the story?
Yes,
Because
please. Because
I
don't
remember
want to
it, feel like I know it, but I can't remember it.
I don't want to mistell nothing, and I don't want to spread false information. That's why I asked how reliable is her stuff. I just watched her, like I said, for like 30, 45 minutes yesterday, and she was actually talking about this case, Gypsy Rose.
Yeah. It's not showing prison in my chat.
It is true. Gypsy did tell Nick that, but it's not all she told him, is what Prince said.
Okay, well, I'll look it up if somebody knows. Was that in the Facebook messages, text messages? Where did she tell him about the miscarriage?
I don't know where. She didn't stay. Oh, Jameson, you was in there too. Yeah, I don't.
Jameson
like I said,
would know.
But Jameson was in there with me too. She said, "Jameson, come up and see if you can make that more clear." I don't. Like I said, I'm not trying to.
Jameson. Oh, yeah, Jameson, can you come up?
Yeah, bring Jameson
Princess
up too. So yes,
Here,
she did
I'll
say
drop
that.
so Jameson can come up.
Okay, thank you, Chewy.
So yes, I don't know where it is. Jameson might know, but yeah, she did say that. That's part of her story. Oh, Jameson can't come up, but it was part of her part of her many stories that she told him. But yes, it's in the Facebook messages. Absolutely, she did tell him that, and she did feed him that and that's why he's saying, "Oh, do I need to get you pregnant again?"
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, I know you said that.
but he did believe that. She lied to him and did tell him that the
Chewy, come back.
change of the feeding tube made her lose the baby, and he was all distraught. And yes, she
And
blamed it on
she
her
said
mom.
she said yesterday that I guess she made it. I guess she talked to Nick like personally or whatever.
Probably. She probably
and
does email him.
and she said that she didn't think, because somebody in the chat said, well, did you ever tell him different, or did you ever tell him that was a lie? And she said she didn't think he could mentally handle it,
Yeah.
that he took her life for no real reason,
She
because
said
she said Dee Dee liked him and he
he
liked
did.
Dee Dee.
She did. Nick, Dee Dee did like Nick, and Nick liked Dee Dee, and Gypsy was the one who was in his ear talking all the shit, turning Dee Dee and Nick against each other, because that's what she does. And she did. In the messages, she said she lost the baby and that she fished it out of the toilet, her little baby. Yeah, she did say that. Yes.
That's
She's
sad.
sick.
Yeah. Like
She's sick.
Jameson just said, she said she talked to both of them, Nick and Gypsy,
Yes.
and asked them the same questions. And they said that they did not lock the back door.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
fed the
Natasha-
cats or something. But that's why I was asking, take out, do you like her personally? How true is her information?
So she spins the
watched-
truth and she twists a lot of stuff, but there is some truth in it because she does do the research. But she was an anti-creator, and then Christy and her became friends or whatever, and now she's up their butt. So you can't really
Trust her.
and she's very aggressive and nasty, and that's not cool. So she's definitely does it for attention. Yeah.
Prison
Entertainment.
Princess, I have a question. In the Facebook
Yes.
messages that was mentioned,
Uh-huh.
which
Yeah,
one? Is
it's
it
somewhere
like
in
the-
there. I don't know
in
where
the-
it's at.
I'm gonna search it. Oh my God! So that explains why she was researching the feeding tube and pregnancy.
Yeah. Yes.
And you know what? So is he. I
Yes.
think he was. I think he is the one who was searching the Mickey button removal because she called it Mickey
Yep.
button, and he
Yes.
didn't know better than what he heard her call it. So he searched
Yes.
Mickey button, and then after the Mickey button, he searched feeding tube.
That's correct.
Well, and
But it is
no,
somewhere.
he searched. No. He actually searched Mickey Mouse feeding tube, and then he
Oh.
searched stomach feeding tube.
Okay.
Okay. So this is what I'm doing, and it's taking me a while. I am sorting out through the web searches
Uh-huh.
and comparing it to the supplemental reports.
Right.
There's a 27-page file that Into the Weeds obtained from Greene County, and it lists all the evidence numbers. Do keep in mind there were multiple devices that were retrieved from Nicholas Godejohn's home, and then there's Dee Dee's computer. So I am looking at those evidence numbers, and I am matching them up with what's on the Google data and the Internet Explorer to basically put out, separate them. So Dee Dee searches, Gypsy searches, and Nicholas Godejohn searches, and that way it's easier for people to see where things came from.
Yeah.
Hey, Myra,
I
can
know
you do me a
Ashley,
huge
baby.
favor?
Sure.
Okay, if you come across a DV6000 in that inventory, will you screenshot it and shoot me in the DM, please?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Well, I know that Ashley baby put out a video the other day and was talking about how Nick was like obsessed with pink panties, and that he searched a lot of creepy, crazy things. And I said, well, they're both kind of creepy, crazy, kinky together. They just 50 shades of
They
creepy.
both. There's definitely no doubt about it that Nick has got disturbed thoughts, but let's be very clear that Gypsy fed into that, and he fed
Right,
into
right.
hers, and it kind of just perpetuated this shitstorm. But I
Yeah,
think a lot
that's
of it
what I
came
gathered.
from Gypsy. Like, I think that Nick had creepy thoughts to begin with, but I think a lot of it was kind of brought into place. What am I trying to say? Stirred up because Gypsy was telling him things and he would
And
get
then he would go
curious.
search it. Yeah.
Yes, and he would get curious. And everybody thought it was the other way around, but I do not believe that. But I believe that they both are mentally ill and it just was a bomb ready to go off, you know, like it was a matter of time. They
But
just both were
Natasha
ill
I'm
had
waiting
people.
for her to claim that. Oh Lord, that.
And
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
and those talk. Oh yeah, and talking about the baby thing, it is somewhere. Fancy probably has it, but yes, that was absolutely brought up.
Well, Natasha had said she doesn't believe that Nick would have went through with it had it not been for the baby thing, and
Possibly,
that
there was definitely a lot of factors. That was one of them.
kind of set him over the edge. And I found it shocking that that they had this relationship that I didn't know nothing about.
Yes. So I guess when they met at the theater, and allegedly.
Hold on, one second, real quick, Princess. What's
yes.
crazy is Rose and I were reading the Damona Love Slave and Nicholas messages last night. And in 2014, I think it was in either May or June of 2014, Nick said, I don't want to do this. Like, I don't like this. I don't like doing this. The role play shit. He said, I can't just be my normal self and like love you and be sweet to you, whether I'm happy or mad or sad. I want to just be able to be sweet to you. I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, Nick tried to talk her out of it quite a few times. He wanted to run away. She would love bomb him and push and pull with her emotions. And then the baby thing came into play. That was a mental game that she played with him to get him to get angry at Dee Dee. And she would blame Dee Dee for all this stuff, even though Dee Dee and Nick liked each other at one point. But Gypsy did the whole, her plan was in motion and she was going to get Nick on board no matter what, and he definitely was inspired by her for all his researches and all the stuff that was going on. I think he was very clueless and didn't really know much about SMEX and BDSM and all that stuff. And then Gypsy was like, and do I believe that she was influenced by older men like Dan and David and all these men? Yes, I do. I believe that she was turned out and became very dark and evil more than she already was. And it just spiraled. And she just, they seeked him out and she did what she does best, mentally manipulated him like she does everybody. And it's so sad. I mean, Nick is, he did what he did. And unfortunately, he is where he is, but they both need to be there. Gypsy doesn't deserve freedom. She doesn't deserve this life. She doesn't. And we have to keep pushing the truth out because it's scary. And it's scary to think that now she has a daughter. And, yeah.
I mean, look, if she keeps going down the same path that she's going down right now, I mean, is she even going to be here next year? I mean, look at the transformation from whenever she left prison to now and how much weight she has drastically lost. And if you look at her now in the latest picture where she's got that little boy haircut, I mean, she doesn't even look skinny. She looks sickly.
Yes,
like there's a difference between
failure to
losing
thrive
weight healthily, and she looks absolutely sickly in that.
So Gypsy doesn't know how to take care of herself. And when, like we talked about when she went to prison, how they took the feeding tube out, why, we've explained that. But Gypsy, we're now seeing her health deteriorating because she did not know how to take care of herself. Her mother was taking care of herself. And what's going to happen is Gypsy is going to end up in a walker or a wheelchair permanently, not too far in the future, because she does not take care of herself. And she doesn't align with her microdeletion. She won't accept that she still has it. She thinks that it just magically went away. And it doesn't work like that. It is a lifetime thing. It is going to catch up with her.
Yeah.
And
That'll be our
we're all
karma,
going to see it
princess.
happen. We're all going to watch it happen in front of our eyes.
That's gonna be our karma.
The dive action downfall of the cockroach.
Yeah, and it is her karma. You know, her karma is Aurora. I personally believe that Dee Dee sent that little girl directly to her. And she's a baby right now. A baby's not going to do anything, but you just wait till she becomes a teenager and a young lady. If Gypsy's even still standing at that point, you know?
Yeah,
You're
but
right.
we've
You are
already
so right.
seen Gypsy display multiple times of her being unfit parent. Like, you know,
Absolutely.
them not buckling her up correctly, them speeding, and then showing them speeding down the freaking highway. So, you know,
Yeah.
that's a concern. Then she has hazardous items on her crib, and then she was blowing in her face, making her neck what, Chewy?
Yeah. Yeah, she's
Leaving her in
yeah,
the shopping
putting up her
cart.
camera. Setting
Yeah,
up her
I'm just
Put her
camera.
groceries to the phone before
like
she even put her baby.
And
exactly. I
people
mean,
didn't
that's what I'm
understand
saying.
that.
So that's not. I mean, this is why I'm saying she is unfit to be a parent. She's got on her little phone and filmed herself being an unfit parent multiple times, and everybody's Gypsy's a good mother.
Yeah, nobody understood that when I said that in my video. They're like, well, I put my groceries in first. You're missing the point. The point is that she put that camera up, pushed record, set it up, put on her little filter, did all that while that child is sitting in that basket unattended with her back to her, not given two F's, and then went on with her whole thing. Like, it's not the point how you put your kid in the car first, the groceries or whatever. It's the whole process of what she did that was dangerous. And people just like mistook that as I was saying, well, I don't put my kid in before the groceries. I don't do that. That's not the point. You're missing the whole fucking point. And if you don't have critical fucking thinking skills, then maybe you need to go and read a book and get some knowledge in there and get your critical thinking skills activated, because damn, like, how dumb do you have to be to not see what I was talking about? And that just like, it blows my fucking mind how people just like miss the point so easily. And I'm like, bro, come on now.
Yeah, I mean, she's
You feel that heat? Because Princess
she
in the
don't care
kitchen
about nobody
cooking.
but herself. Yeah, babies first before anything.
Yeah, however you want to do it. It's just, it was the process. It wasn't even about the baby or the groceries or whatever. It was about the whole process. And people
The
fighting me over
narcissism
it. And I'm
involved
like,
in it. It's the
I'm like, you're
narcissism
not
that's involved in it, and
understanding.
people are too blind to even see the shit. I agree with you wholeheartedly,
Yeah.
Princess. They're not able to apply critical thinking to certain situations because they want to believe certain things. They hear words and they're like, they misuse the word triggered, and they're like, oh, she said that, I'm so triggered, I put my groceries in first, and oh, it's about me now. No, jackass.
Yes.
Think
Yeah.
for yourself and think about the actual situation and what's being done, the message that's being, all of it
Yes.
matters, and people are just too blind to even see that shit, dude. It's freaking nuts.
Yeah, they missed the context by a mile. And I'm like, oh my gosh, wow. Okay, I see where you are. It's like, it just blows my mind. And that's why sometimes I just have to like take a break, because I'm like, dude, this is how ridiculously, I don't know how these people even survive. Like, I just honestly don't. I'm
Well,
like,
I mean, the
what?
point being is she took time to set the camera up, to put her
Yes.
filters on, to get the right angle,
Yes.
and
That's
then
exactly what she did with the baby in the buggy, back turned to it in that dirty ass buggy. Didn't wipe it down, didn't put a cover on it. We got hand, foot, and mouth disease and thrush and all kinds of shit. And she's just like, let me stick you in this dirty ass buggy. And then unattended. Like, it just blows my mind. It's 2025. Like, no.
I don't think that the cats were inside of the house, just because the hold on, bro. Because the cats, if you leave a dog, the owner of the dog will lay next to the owner, and like it'll be probably 4 or 5 days. If it happens, the dog will start to like gnaw on the body because it runs out of food. Cats, once you're done within hours, dog, they're eating you, son.
And your dog will probably most likely.
Your dog will most likely starve before it does that. Cats don't give a shit about human life. They will eat the body first. The eyeballs first, because that's their only way of natural salt.
This time, the figure leaped again.
No, and this is why I'm like, how do people are like, I don't understand the thought process, dude. Of like, I love animals more than people. I'm just trolling. I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
No, I agree with you. Cats would have been devouring the body, so that just doesn't make any sense. They were not in the house. They would have been like having a heyday with that. Dogs are definitely more emotional and would have been laying there crying and whining. A cat's like, oh, dinner time. But anyways, I gotta jump down, spend some time with the family, but thanks for having me up. I just wanted to explain that. I don't know. I'm doing a blank right now in my brain where it is about the. Oh, okay. Bye, you guys.
Bye, y'all.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say about the pregnancy thing. That is a true story. Now I don't remember where it is, and we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
All right. Bye,
Yeah, well,
guys.
if you come across it, shoot it to me because I'm gonna be looking for
I
it.
will.
Thank
for
you.
sure. You're welcome. Bye, you guys.
What's
Bye,
really
princess.
cool is last
Bye,
night.
Yankee.
Hey, babe, was it last night? I think it was that we saw the videos, the Facebook messages where he's saying to make your video of Gypsy and Damona together, blah, blah, blah. And then we found the video of something Gypsy and Master Damona or something. Remember that?
Not baby Gypsy and Demona, right? Not that one.
It was them two together, and that's the video that he was
Okay, yeah, then
describing through the
that was
messages.
okay. Then yes. That's the video that says baby Gypsy and Mistress Demona.
Yeah, Mistress or Master, something like that. So what?
So
I'm
we're
glad that you're
plugging
doing
in
that,
the
Myra.
videos
Yes.
with the messages.
Yeah, that's what
What
we're
was
trying
that,
to
Jerry?
do. I like what I'm sorry, I got a delay because I got a really bad signal right now. But I really like what you're doing, trying to
Hey,
get the chronological order of things. And what we've been doing is, because we've been reading the Damona Love Slave messages, we've been able to see where Nick is saying in this video, you need to start to bow. And so if we go back and we find the first video where she bowed, we get the context of that video along with these Damona Love Slave messages.
Yeah. That's exactly the whole point of it. Is just now that we have that much information is to map things out. So like I'm starting off with separating the files and just putting them just separated them, because I know like everybody's gonna get confused because the way it's set up on Into the Weeds folder, there's so many, so you won't know which one is which. So I want to start with sorting them out and then dig into the timelines, because it would make more sense to point out where it came from, who did it, etc., etc. And I'm telling you, like, I'm still like, I haven't gotten sleep because I'm still working through that. I'm going
Bruh,
through
get
all
some
that.
rest, girl. You gotta get some rest. You gotta turn it off sometime and get some rest. But
I know, but it's so
I
hard.
understand. I understand.
Because it's so addicting, because there's a lot of stuff going on. And for me, it's like, I need to separate these folders. I need to separate all of these files and just do it in a way that we're able to, like, we know, okay, this came from here, and then, but I have the weekend. I got plenty of time. I have taken a couple of days off from work next week, so I can use some time to do some work.
Well, this will definitely consume you.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like a all you can eat buffet.
And it gets creepier and stranger and creepier and stranger with every one.
Yeah. Rose, are you going live later, or Chewy going live tonight?
Yes, Rose is going to be going live in a little while because hey, Master Victor told her she must.
Don't
Yes,
forget
the
to bow,
master.
Rose.
I love, adore my master.
Don't forget to
That's
bow.
right. You forgot to bow. You made me unhappy. Don't let it happen again.
All right. Well, I'm gonna close the live down. I gotta take care of some work business, and I gotta call my mom. But thank you, everyone, for coming in. Thank you, panel. Thank you for supporting me and the panel.
All right,
And
guys.
Thank you, Slayer. Thank you so much. Thank you, everybody.
Thank
Renee
you.
is on
Slayer, see
live.
you
If
later.
anybody wants to jump over to Renee's, that's where I'm head.
okay, I'll probably jump in there after I take care of.
Renee.
Renee.
Mija.
Okay,
All
bye,
right.
Slayer. Thanks for having us
Bye,
up.
guys.
Thank you. Thank you all for coming in and supporting me and the panel and pushing me out there. I appreciate it. Got up to 92K today. That's awesome. Thank you. And I will catch you all later. Y'all have a good day. Bye.
Yes, ma'am. Bye.